Mr. 24/7. You know what, bruh? First time on PS5 in about forever. If you want to do it, let's do it. No problem at all. You know, I ain't never run from a challenge, big bruh. What's your gamer tag on the 5? And good morning to you. We got Ace Boogie in the house. What up, Ace? How you feeling this morning? We on that P5. First time in a minute. Thank you for that like, Ace. Yeah, I'm a little nervous being on the P5 today, but it's all good. You feel me? We got my big brother James Griffin in the building talking about have a great stream. Yes, sir. You have yourself a great day, my guy. How's everybody doing this morning? That's cool, Tut. Thanks for coming through, bruh. My man said he up in there in the skillet this morning. He handling that breakfast thing. All right, well, let me go ahead and get a warm-up game in. See how I can do on this thing right here, bruh. And you just be my next one. You know, 'cause I'm just coming on. Levita in the house with the light. James Griffin with the light. Tut with the light. And the share. Make sure my stuff right. All right. Y'all know I ain't got my own offense on this jump. It's cool, though. We want all the smoke. Win or lose, we're going to put up some great content. We're going to have a great time. And see, this is what we went through last time. Remember, we couldn't get a game. And then when we got one, we couldn't play it. Well, you got to let the dog out, bruh. You know I can't just sit here, bruh. We ain't got but 7 up in here. They going to leave if we don't get something cracking. James told Tuck, what you burning up? Nah, that little man can cook. I call him little man because he getting little and swole up. Tuck knock out about 150 push-ups in about 15 minutes if he want. We got 7 in the chat already. What's going on with all 7 of you? Oh, he already out? Cool. Shoot, you know I ain't played on this thing in a minute. But I'm ready, bruh. Hey, it's good to be loved, you man. You know what I mean, man? I just sent you a friend request. Alright. How I just sent you the jump and you're not even on the list? My man got the double light for us. My man Rashad is in the building. What's up, Rashad? How you doing this morning? Alright, that's what's up. I think you gotta accept my friend request first before let me play you or add you to my list. Rashad coming through with that light. Thanks, homie. Back out. My man Rome is in the building. We was up out the cave last night, bruh. Man, I just had a rough work week, Rome. That's all it was. Nah, Nicholas, not today. Going back next week. What you up to today, Nicholas? And thanks for that like, homie. Thanks for that like, Rome. Yeah, my wife having a hard time with her asthma, so I ain't gonna leave her, you know what I'm saying? And then we don't want to be in public because at the moment she cough a lot, and you know how people act. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why are you coughing? You can't be here. You can't explain some stuff to some people, so you just better just leave it alone. Y'all see it all Madden. Yeah, I know. PlayStation and Xbox different. You don't even have to accept it on Xbox.
Alright, I'm about to cook dinner.
Dinner?
I mean, breakfast. That took that treatment, you know. I stuffed it.
Yeah, I'm on the PS5 right now, nigga. We got big homie Swole in the building. I like it better on Xbox, hands down. But I have it on both systems. And my Tug family been kind of pushing me, you know. So it is what it is. I gotta get used to it. I don't like feeling like I'm not part of the family, even though I'm more Xbox than PlayStation. Plus, I already paid for it. I might as well play it, huh? Make sure my stuff right. See, good morning, Swole. They be tripping. They know damn well I run the running gun. All the collard greens and all the hog maws. There's a lot of people who say they don't see a difference in the game. Let me tell y'all, there's a difference between Xbox and PlayStation. Trust me. Jarrell said change the uniform color. Oh no, we good, homie. Alright, y'all, me and Big Bro Ryan, first time in months on the 5. I think Vegas would favor Ryan by at least 7.5. Hold on, where my headset? Hold up. Yo, can you hear me? How you answer the party? Yo, can you hear me? Yo. Yo, my big bro. I don't think you can hear me. You good, Jarrell? So how's everybody doing this Sunday morning? Can y'all still hear me? Zach Thomas or Urlacher? Zach Thomas. I think Urlacher was just, in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like he made big plays at times. He had his highlights, but at the end of the day, can you really say Urlacher was really that guy? While Zach Thomas, he was the man of the Miami defense, in my opinion. He made all the calls, and he did his thing. Okay, cool. All right, let me try something else.
Sometimes maybe we can get, a little talking about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now here's a pass on first down.
Scouting report on these deep.
This just not gonna work with that.
They want man
I
coverage.
got that headset, y'all.
And there was good coverage there.
I got so many different headsets right now, trying to get them just to where I can use one. We got Junior Van in the building. What's up, Junior? Get that tackle. Y'all, if y'all haven't been here before, welcome to Gang Gaming. We got Life is Madden in the house. What's up with you, sir? I haven't seen or heard from you since you came back from your wedding, man. Congratulations one more time. I mean, I saw you was on the other day, bro, but I was working. I really couldn't get with you. I hope all is well with you, homie. We got Karan Yogi in the building with the light. What's up, Karan? Or Karen? Damn it. Life is Madden with the light. What's going on with you, homie? My man Calvin's in the building. What's good with you, Calvin? How you feeling this morning? I'm back on the PS5, and yeah, it feels awkward. But I'm getting back in the zone a little bit. We're playing Ryan Brown, a.k.a. Oh. Woo. That was open. McNabb, Prescott. Donovan McNabb had the fortune of being with Andy Reid. But honestly, I think if Donovan McNabb had any other offensive coordinator than Andy Reid, he would have been an NFL bust. Good run. Good run. Hey, man, everything been good, man. Lil Gant with his mom for a few days, but shoot, man. Only thing I've been doing is working hard, man. I mean, I love what I do, but, if I hit that Mega Millions or Powerball, what I do gonna be something different. Shoot, man, we just got this new contract thrown in my lap. The stream for me is gonna change. I'm going to be putting up my new schedule real soon, just so everybody knows when they're going to see me for show. And then in between time, it'll be Young Gang. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this. Barry Sanders is the most elusive running back I've ever seen in my life. Fast, hard to tackle and all that. But if Barry just did the little things, he would be the all-time rushing leader probably. Instead of taking the 2 yards they need for a first down, he would lose 5 trying to score every time. That's why I'm taking Emmett. Plus Emmett's pain tolerance. That man led the Cowboys through games. The offensive line's beat up. Emmett just says, give me the ball. So I got to take Emmett. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Barry playing hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't got those details, but I know I got the details about Emmett.
mascot of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the first carry for
If 70 picks up that block, I'm still running.
line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's little stuff like that. Hey man, appreciate you for coming through checking on us. My dog Calvin coming through with the like. If y'all have not seen Colors of Calvin on Facebook, prepare your eyes. That's all I can tell you. My dog got some stuff going on. He does trash cans, and I'm sure he can do other things. Me and him have talked business. Y'all gotta get that man a like and a follow on Facebook, man. And check out some of his artwork for real. Don't just do it because I asked you to. Look at what this man does. Artwork at its finest. And nothing that I've seen him do looks rushed or just done and thrown together. It's some professional stuff, bro. I don't understand why I had two people that close together. We got to go for it because he's running the ball on us easily.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's not true, Rome. The game when he was banged up, shoulder was gone. Oh, why did that come out as a bullet though? The adjustment period. You could see he clearly beat the defender, but it came out straight zip line. See, look where Lamb is, and look where the ball is. There's no touch on it. These are adjustments I'm gonna have to make on PS5, but it's all good. Hey man, it's all love, bruh. We gotta take care of each other. Simple as that. If you come in here and you can kick it with me like you do every day, kicking it with Jay, why can't I give you a shout out, bruh? You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about for me. That's why we did what we did last night. Last night was more of an experiment, plus me getting away from Madden. You see what I'm saying? I needed that break. We got Jeff Fort in the building with the like. What's up, Jeff? You getting ready for your big tournament this next weekend?
The guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long time.
What the heck? Wow. I mean, Zeke didn't even try to catch the ball. It's either me or something not going well with me. Look at this. So he's running through Zeke to get to the ball. Is what the game is telling me.
Even more aggressive, right? They felt they've got him not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not liking this P5 at all. Nah. I knew there was going to be a hard time for me to adjust. I didn't envision this at all. Why is the man on the opposite side of the field supposed to be accountable for him? That's what I don't understand. Let me stop. Okay. If I got it turned off, how is that possible? This happens on PlayStation 2? Look, I'm picking a play. And I couldn't pick my own play. Maybe it's not so different.
And it is now 21-0.
Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss. Both of them were dominant, bro.
To return from the end zone.
Um,
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive.
I guess I gotta say Randy Moss.
To this point, the results
He
have
went
not been
further in
good.
his
2
career,
possessions, 2 turnovers.
but he also had better quarterback play.
To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down
It's,
a little bit.
you know, part of me wants to say Calvin Johnson. But I mean, you look at what Randy did versus what Calvin did.
And he's got room. And he'll
It kind of balances itself out. You know what I mean?
territory. The tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick of the 20.
Man, you know, I'm looking in my mind. It's not about stats for me.
Because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses. Those exact type of runs.
Damn it!
Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Everything I throw is coming out as a bullet. It's gotta be me.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Wow, I'm trying to make tackles and nothing's coming out. Nothing at all. Well, we can decidedly say Xbox, I'm very good. P5, I got a lot of adjustment to make. I'm not used to this at all. If I'm playing man-to-man, why is he... Okay. I'm playing man-to-man. That one individual's playing zone.
This has been a flat-out struggle for
Sounds
this
about
defense
right.
all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing
Peyton.
them down. And while I'm not big on
Only
the
reason why I
speeches
say
of guys
Peyton
jumping up and down,
is because Tom Brady always had a good defense.
face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start
It
playing
felt
better
like,
assignment football
you
and
know,
start getting
knowing
guys on
that
the ground.
Belichick has always been a defensive guru, I just felt like if he just put more of himself into those defenses, you know. Plus, it kind of felt jacked up. Like, the Bills, the Dolphins, and Jets was so bad for so many years. It was always their division. You know what I'm saying? It was easy for them. We got IX Vetum coming through Twitch. What's up with you? Brother, I can't read that. You got to tell me what I'm supposed to call you or something. Hamada Khalid coming through with the like. What's up, Hamada? I'm trying something new this morning. I'm trying to play Madden on the 5, and it's not working out good. My man told me I'm not allowed to have a warm-up. He know I don't play this on this. I play on Xbox.
And you can see the momentum.
Apparently for a reason.
Now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
None of us can tackle.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift.
You know, what is this thing everybody's dogging him?
Half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to
Hey, man, that's what I do, bruh. I'm not, bruh, listen. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not like them guys. I'm just me. And it's a conversation I had in the barbershop. This Renaissance Tunisorium, you know, they sponsoring me, and I told them I can't do that stuff just to try to be popular. I'm not going to be toxic. So if it takes me longer to get where I want to go because I'm me, I'm cool with that, bruh. And I appreciate you saying that. Rome, if we saw him throw deep balls in Alabama, why can't we say he can throw deep balls now? If he gets the protection he had at Alabama, Tua should be fine. I think all of us know and feel like Teddy Bridgewater is a better quarterback. And I think that's the difference, Rome. I mean, without Teddy Bridgewater getting hurt when he did, what are we really saying about Teddy B? You know what I mean? Like, literally. At this point, if he never had that leg injury in Minnesota, is he one of the top paid quarterbacks in the league? Could he have won a Super Bowl? And at the end of the day, if they're successful, they don't end up in that position to draft Dalvin Cook. So, you know, this is a whole lot of dynamics we're talking about.
Here's Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down.
Right, I understand what you're saying, Rome. You're saying the two is trash. I get that, bro. Believe me, I understand that. But what I'm saying to you is, it seems like Alabama quarterbacks don't get that much love in the draft. Tua has been stalked for what, 3 or 4 years before? You know, Miami's like just tanking and doing bad to get to pick him. So with that being said, I'm saying this. Now that he has opportunity, he has all these weapons, it's now put up a shutout.
He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
He went, oh my God, he went through him. Basically, they're saying he wrapped his hands around him and intercepted the ball. That's what they just said to me.
Trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15.
Well, what are we going to call him? You're calling him a Bama quarterback, but he came out from Oklahoma. If you're in the building, come on, smack that like for your boy. I done seen you come through. I don't do this often, but you see that? I can see you.
Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
I'm getting destroyed on P5. This does not feel good. I'm having serious problems passing the football. I got 4 interceptions. That's 21 of his points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position.
That's what I'm saying, Rome. He came out of Oklahoma to the draft.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. Open space inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Seibert's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the...
Having a horrendous first game on PS5. Let's call it what it is.
3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand
I can't throw the football.
At least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Yeah, I told you that, Rome.
1 second to go in the half as this
You know, Rome, you don't like for me to be straight up with you. And I've realized that. You don't like a lot of my takes. What's going on, Mom, in the building with the light? But at the end of the day, Rome, Calvin, it's me. I can't throw the ball on PlayStation. And to be honest, I told everybody, when I first got it for the PlayStation, I was like, I hate this shit. And I did, but I'm trying it again. I don't like this. I can't throw the ball.
Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half.
I got to mute the mic. Don't go nowhere.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this
All right, I'm back.
by the Cowboys offense. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
But Rome, this is my thing, bruh. Y'all got AJ Brown, and it seems like we got AJ Brown. You got a man on paper. He doesn't run for 4 routes. 4. Y'all have to teach him how to run routes and then teach him how to play offense within y'all. It's not going to be, this ain't Madden, bro. This ain't you on rookie mode. What if he comes in and he flops with y'all? That's what I'm saying. You hope that things work out. The Patriots were hoping things will work out with Chad Johnson. Look at this. Everything. All right, I'm done with this game. All right, I'm done. Yeah, Thomas, I'm struggling on PS5. I don't play on P5. But if you think I'm trash, put some money on it, and we go to Xbox. You can't beat me, Thomas. I can't play somebody as skilled as Ryan when I'm just walking into this. And I just took his challenge because I don't run for nobody. He got it. I came in trying to play one of the top players off the bat. It doesn't work out. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Finish it? Yeah, I quit. I'm playing somebody that I know is really, really good. This is what he does. I don't play on PlayStation. I just don't. I just owned it. Good game, Ryan. You told me you weren't going to let me warm up. I wasn't expecting not to be able to throw the ball. It's a huge difference, bruh. Like, when I'm pressing these buttons, those passes I'm throwing are touch passes. Or they're going over. I just can't do shit. I can't. You play more on Xbox, but I just can't play on PlayStation at all. Thomas, when you're playing somebody as good as Ryan, what do you want him? Score 100 on you? I'm not going to sit there and just keep going. I'm struggling. You see, I can say congratulations. I can walk away with an L. But to just sit here and just keep going, there is no fight. I'm sitting here online. I jump right into it. The difference between me and everybody else is I don't get an opportunity to warm up. Ryan, what did you tell me? No, you can't warm up. He knows what I do on Xbox. You just don't. Or are you the one who comes in here and makes those nasty comments? Are you that Thomas Johnson? Thomas, if you're that damn slow, I don't play on P5. Didn't I just say I'm trying this? I'm trying this to try it. I always had it. Brian Westbrook or Ezekiel Elliott? Brian Westbrook. Zeke is just a bell cow. He doesn't have good hands like that and whatnot. But at the end of the day, Brian Westbrook was one of the most disrespected and unappreciated NFL players ever, bruh. Brian Westbrook was that man. Yeah, Ryan, go ahead and show them. They took my lineup out. Ryan, get your bread right. But then again, Thomas, I don't know you. You probably one of them guys who be on there ducking and diving. I mean, the thing of it is, Thomas, I like you. You know why? Because you can come in here and you can knock me and bash me for having a bad game or trying to learn something. And you can say what you want. And you know that you're on the internet. But you know damn well, even though it's just a game, you wouldn't say nothing like this to me face to face. You might want to say something, but you wouldn't be this bold and this brave, dog. You know you want them internet thugs, you want troll. I'm just trying to figure out if you the same one to come in here and just talk nasty and stupid all the time. For real. I want to know if you that grown man. Got Coach Biggs gaming in the building. What's up, Coach Biggs? Miles Garrett. Man, Miles Garrett, man. Michael Strahan, I give him props, but Michael Strahan wasn't all they make him out to be. I remember times where dudes was just smacking up Michael Strahan, blocking him, shutting him down. It just seemed like he was just strong as a mug. But if he ran against somebody who was just as strong as he was as a tackle, he wasn't doing nothing. And when he got that sack record, man, Brett Favre laid down for him. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like when you get a record in the NFL, it should be legit. The way it went down, in my opinion, was just disrespectful to the entire game. Coach Biggs, listen to what I'm saying. He was all strength. Coach Biggs, you don't know me that well, but I'm probably the most gambling, biggest NFL fan you'll probably ever meet. When I say something, I don't say it to knock nobody. I say it because I mean it. I feel it. Trust me. Strahan was, I give him his props. He made the NFL. All that good stuff. You say he's one of the best to ever do it. Until he had people around him that enabled him to do what he wanted to do. Yeah. I mean, one-on-one, go back and look at some of his games. Not his highlights, his entire games, bruh. Strahan would disappear on you. But when they got Justin Tuck and they started running that NASCAR, good God Almighty. Thomas, get out here with that jazz. You want to take that to another stream, bruh. Number one, we don't play dono. Number two, obviously you got a bug up your ass, cuz. Go on somewhere, playboy. Go play with some kids or something. See, everything I'm throwing is a bullet. I'm trying like hell to throw a touch pass on PlayStation. But we're going to get used to it because we ain't going nowhere. The easy thing to do is say, hey, let me turn on this Xbox. I have to impress Thomas. Nope. I'm going to sit right here and learn how to play it. You know why? Because I already paid for it. And I'm going to eat breakfast. Hey, Justin Tuck to me is what enabled Michael Strahan to be what he is. He another one. Justin Tuck should have more NFL. What word do we want to use? Props? Credentials? The Giants had a couple great picks. Early picks. We just got to see how they pan out. Yeah, Savage, that's why I'm struggling. Ryan just beat the absolute shit out of me. I'm struggling to throw the ball. I'm struggling to run the ball. This is a huge adjustment for me. Thomas, get out of here, bro.
Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
I can't do nothing. You were banned by one of my moderators.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away.
But if I'm so little, get the hell out of here, bro. Or do you just want to run up my comments? Is that what it is, Thomas? Thomas, you might got a crush on Gant, don't you? I've never seen another dude stalk me and act the way you do, bro. I ain't worried or scared or nothing, though. But because I can tell you got some bitch in you. Because I ain't never heard of no dude stalking no other dude. I watched a lot of Lifetime with my woman. You know, back in that dating stage and whatever, you know, if you really got women in your life, you know, every now and then you got to watch a Lifetime movie. You want them stalker dudes, Thomas. I'm a little concerned. If I take a shower and I see somebody outside my window, I'm thinking it's your ass.
Receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a
Y'all, you can tell how much life Thomas has. All he does is show up in people's streams and say the wildest and weirdest nasty stuff.
to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll get 3 yards.
Hold up, Coach Biggs. What two different positions did Strahan play? Because for the life of me, I don't recall him playing D tackle.
Front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Fletcher Cox or Reggie White. But I'll say this. When it comes down to it for interior linemen, Fletcher Cox is one of the best ever. Fletcher Cox, to me, seriously, is one of the best defensive tackles I've ever seen in my life. He plays against the run. He presents a pass rush. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but Fletcher Cox looks like a live, living video game character. Because I don't ever recall him really breathing hard. You know how they show the defensive lineman and they get that? I don't recall that. I really don't. I mean, Fletcher Cox with his size, his girth, his body, his strength, he looks like an army tank out there. Coach Biggs said Warren Sapp is the best defensive tackle I ever saw. I got Warren Sapp up there. I think Warren Sapp is one of those that changed the game because of his skill set, easily. Man, my dog David Boykin had to explain to me how fast Warren Sapp was. Real talk. I had underestimated Sapp's foot speed.
Out to his left.
So, at the end of the day,
Not convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And
Thomas, if you ever want to meet up with me, I'm in the state of Maryland, bro. Other than that, why do you keep on coming here? We got Rich Black Man in the house. Hey, Rich, I got a stalker. Now I know what it's like to be you. I ain't as popular as you, Rich. I ain't got that 25,000 followers, but Rich, I need help for my safety. Because Thomas says he's a bad man and he's going to get me. Help. I ain't going to need no milk, though. Because these right here that God gave me, Thomas, you don't want this. Thomas, would you please go ask your mom for a hug, bro? Is that what it is? Don't nobody hug you, Thomas? You know why? You know why he does this? Because Thomas is somewhere crying right now. And he says, I need somebody to give me attention. Wrong, because he don't have nobody in his life. Thomas ain't got no woman. He don't even got a dude. You know that dude that's showing the movie? Remember Curse of Chucky? That's Thomas. He's that loner dude. Remember? Think about it. He's got that, I don't have any friends. Don't nobody like me. That's him. That's Curse of Chucky. We got Wanda Evans in the house with the follow. What's up, Wanda? We got my little brother Jamal in the building coming through. That's one of the hardest young men I know working out here. Jamal worked for Amazon, working them 12-hour shifts. Hey. Thomas. Your mom will hug you, bruh. Just go in there and tell her you sorry for, just being who you are. See, Thomas, there he go talking about doing nasty stuff again. That's all Thomas is about. You okay, though, Thomas? Calvin said he probably skipped Babs, too. Yeah, one of them.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone.
This is what he does, Jamal. See, he's the guy that goes around to all the streamers and says this stuff. He got about 400 backup pages. We got Brad Collins in the building. What's up, Brad? We up in here chilling, Brad. Welcome to Gank Gaming. Now, this is what he does, Calvin. Thomas has no life at all. To Thomas, this is what he does. Now, I don't talk religion, but the Most High, in his infamous wisdom, them put together Thomas. And with Thomas not knowing how much time he has on this earth, Thomas decided, this is what I want to do with my time. I want to get on the internet and I want to say stuff to people that, you know, Thomas is probably out there in Oregon or Idaho or Wisconsin somewhere, miles away from all of us. But he can sit here and just type whatever he wants. That's what the internet allows. So Thomas, I'm going to wave to you, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Well, Thomas, what can we do for you? Yeah, he real suspect. That's why I said when I'm in the shower and I look out the window, I'm looking for Thomas. I got to bathe with one arm. Y'all hear that? Might be Thomas out there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take his comments. I like that. Yeah. Thomas one of them little kids that get picked on all day. So now he wants to, you know, he wants to feel like a bully because he's getting picked on by the football team. You know, y'all know when, y'all look, remember when you played dodgeball in elementary school, that one kid you was always hitting upside the head with the ball? That's Thomas. Thomas is that little boy always getting hit upside the head. You know what Thomas act like he do? He probably had a couple concussions. Nah. Thomas, I tell you what. I got 2 vacations coming up. Where you at? I'm going to come whip your ass for free. Psych. Thomas, you so suspect. I can't be around you. I don't feel safe. You might try to put something in my water. Hey, Thomas, look, I got food in my house. I can eat. Hey, Thomas, guess what? I got a whole woman in my house right now cooking me breakfast. Hey, Thomas, look at my plate. You see all this bacon and eggs, Thomas, and toast? Look, Thomas, don't you want to be like Gant when you grow up? Thomas, while you sitting up here typing and texting and wasting all your life, you should be out here trying to get yourself a woman to cook for you, like I got for me cooking. Thomas, I know you just. Look at this bacon, Thomas. Look at them eggs. Look at that toast, Thomas. Thomas, you probably hungry as a mug, ain't you? Thomas, I ain't got nobody in my life cook for me. Oh, I'm going to say something else. Go ahead, Thomas. Come on, talk to us. Thomas said bacon looked dry. Thomas looked at my bacon so hard he done tried to fry it from there. Ain't that some shit? We got 16 in the house and we got Thomas. We got 15 in top. Yeah, Thomas, man. Thomas is in his feelings. Thomas says, I have nothing else better to do. I'm going to talk to Gant today. I need some help. Thomas, we're here for you. All except for that other stuff you be talking about. Keep that to yourself, homie. Hey, Thomas, when's the last time you had somebody cook you something to eat? Besides your mama.
And now Jackson will look to throw it, rolling to his left.
Ask your mama if you can go to bingo with her tonight, Thomas. Nah, he don't know. That's why he internet thugs, cuz you know if Thomas had rolled around one of us talking like this, face to face, Thomas would be left somewhere in the ICU. Thomas would be getting all his meals through a straw. The person I used to be can show up at any time. And that's a very scary thing for people like Thomas. Because Thomas would get around me. We would be sad for Thomas. Thomas, would you please go ask your mom for a hug? She might give you one.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams going back to their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Thomas said my bacon looked dry. Thomas ain't never seen bacon this crispy before in his life. I guess he ain't getting no breakfast then, or no hug. All right, we 1-1. So, in all this talking, Rome asked Thomas to drop a location. Thomas went minutes without saying anything to show back up and say, "Why drop a location? You won't show up." Wow. All right, so we can't run that New England offense. Let me try something different. Whose defense? I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I'm gonna try Dolphins defense. That's what it was, Rome. We got 15 wonderful viewers in the building. What's up with each and every one of y'all? Oh, except for Thomas. But you know what, Thomas? You sitting up in here running up my comments. You all right with me? You old sucker ass roach you. Ted, I ain't nowhere near warmed up, bro. I can't, until I can throw the ball like I want, I'm nervous. I'm expecting to get another beatdown. My man Jamal said you can come see him. But he ain't about that life, Jamal. You know he's soft. You can tell how soft a man is. Whenever a man, and no, before I said, we're quoting from the book of Ultimate Butter. When a man can decide that he's going to go to another man's stream and say whatever he wants to say because he's on the internet. That's the difference. We got Deron Wilson in the building. Hey, that's just, I'm on the P5 for the first time in forever. That's all it is. I'm playing Madden on P5. I'm normally playing it on Xbox, and I'm struggling on P5. I'm not even going to cap. I'm not a quarter the player I am on Xbox than I am on PlayStation, for real. But, a lot of my Tug family members got it on P5, so I'm trying to learn how to play it. But thank you for the compliment. Can I ask you to smack that like and become a follower while you here? I'm sitting here watching Jumanji. Hey, man, the first Jumanji was nice. I was a child when that joint came out. It shows you how far technology has gone when it comes to making movies. What's up, Hannah? How you doing? Thanks for coming through with that like. Man, I'm alright, bro. The only reason why I wasn't on like that last week was because I was getting the dog worked out me. It wasn't... It was just a strange week for the entire job. We had different trucks going to different locations and getting certified to be in the area. So it was a lot of downtime when you can't take a nap and you can't do, the normal stuff you would normally do. We got Marcel Hayart coming through with the follow. Thank you for that, Marcel. Apparently we got one of those who don't want to play. They just want to win. I gotta watch Jungle Cruise. Hey, y'all recommend it. In my downtime, I'll watch it. I feel bad for those who like to use scrambling quarterbacks. For those rollout plays and glitches. Madden 23 is all about knowing how to actually play football instead of glitch win. Oh, that's what's up. My man Jamal, y'all, has just become a supporter. Thank you for that, Jamal. Deron coming through with the like. Thank you for that, Deron. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you for that, Maul. We 2-1 on that right now. IP, man. I think that's on Tubi right now. You know what? I'm going to try that Green Bay offense. I keep on hearing so much. No. I want to try the Steelers offense first. Whose defense we going to run? Yeah, y'all know Sundays are my down day. Because I got to get up so early, start my Monday. Oh, okay. You talking about the joint with the Rock in it. Yeah. Rock and Kevin Hart. Thank you for that like, Jamal. New reviews has come through with a like. Thank you for that. We got 17 wonderful viewers in the building. How's each and every one of y'all doing? Hey, man, I appreciate that, Jamal. That mean the world to me. You say kind things about me. Thank you for that like, share, and kind comment. Oh, yeah, Deron. I played the beta on Xbox. I was amazed. I like it a lot defensively. I like the tackling and all that. And on offense, now that I have better control over the throwing of the ball, I think I'm going to end up being another top 100 player again. Jason Statham or Matt Damon? Man, Matt Damon. Man, I don't know, though. Jason Statham raw. It's like I want to say... Put it like this. I wouldn't take neither over Bruce Willis. All around actor, I got to take Matt Damon. Because Statham can't do everything that Damon can do as an actor. I think they run smoother, but I still think speed is the number one when it comes to Madden. They needed to take away that arcade style. What they really need to get rid of is the momentum incentives. And by that I mean like all of a sudden you can't see your icons and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't think that's football. Or when you get to see your opponent's number one route. I don't think that's real. We got Dirk in the house. Derek J. Just. What's going on with you, Dirk? Thanks for following and thank you for that like. Where you from and who's your favorite team? Jamal, did you just say you would take Statham over Bruce Willis? Jamal, do you realize the stuff that Bruce Willis has done? Without Bruce Willis, we might not ever seen Jason Statham. We got Cuz John Willett in the building. If you don't know, that's Willett 84 Gaming right there. What's going on this morning, Cuz? Thank you for that share, Derek. Welcome to Gang Gaming again. He came through with the triple foul. He got the follow, the like, and the share. Knock it down. Pick it off, one of them. What you up to this morning, cuz? Big bro Ryan just whooped my ass. I'm struggling to throw the ball on P5, cuz. It hit real different. My man Derek is from Wisconsin, and of course his team is the Packers. Derek, what are y'all gonna do this year? I'm trying to tell people, man, that y'all are undefeated playing without Devontae. I read the stats. I don't think y'all are gonna fall off that far. Oh my God! Oh, there it goes. Use alert. Get out of bounds. Hey, man, I'm just being who I am, Dirk. I'm a cool, low-key guy. You know, my family up in here with me. My son, my brother, my mom, she lurking somewhere, listening or something. And everybody in here has become family to me, not just friends. That's how I roll with my stream. Derek, what consoles do you own and what do you like to play? That kind of hurts my heart, Jamal, that you take Statham over Bruce Willis. But that's the beautiful thing about it, homie. We're all entitled to our own opinions. The one movie that separated Bruce Willis from me, though, was the first Red. You know what I'm saying? Because he was so cool and calm then he was still folding people up, and he would go back and be cool and calm. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look at this dude. That's a cool cat.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Yeah, hey, the thing about Aaron Rodgers is he ain't on the level of Peyton Manning as far as being a student of the game, but he is a student of the game. And that's the one thing you can't take away. The hunger to be successful. Now, did he fold up against Tampa Bay a couple years ago? You doggone right he choked.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they
Hey, there you go, Dirk. That's how I'm a Cowboy forever. Believe me, I went through some bad Quincy Carter, Clint Stoner, Ryan Leaf years, Anthony Wright. You see how I just name all those bad quarterbacks? I went through some stuff, but I ain't never leaving Dallas.
start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the former Washington Husky.
Hey, I got both of them too, homie.
And the second wave of tacklers.
Yeah, that first red was wonderful, Jamal. I actually could watch that right now.
In the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Cuz came through with the shed. Thank you for that, Cuz. Jamal says A-Rod's one of the top 8 quarterbacks of all time. Let me ask you something, Jamal. When you make that statement, do you want to change it to of the passing era, or do you want to just leave it as all time?
The tackles made at the Cowboys 39.
Now I want you to think about what I asked you, because you kind of step on a lot of quarterbacks. Because if we're going by prime, there's a lot of quarterbacks I take over A-Rod. Number 1, Dan Marino. And I can't even say number 2 confidently. I got to say 1A, John Elway. Because those 2 quarterbacks, those 2 made the game what it is for me right now. I mean, when I watched Marino as a child, Marino was different. Marino is what people see in Tom Brady today, in my opinion. The way they speak about him is how I thought about Marino. Just because, man, you have to been there. And that's why I try to tell my son a lot of times. My son is 19. He says, you know, he has these opinions because of what he's seen on YouTube. And I try to constantly say, Jay, it doesn't count unless you lived it. We got Adam Moore in the building. Is Jamarcus Russell the biggest bust of all time, but had great talent? As a quarterback, no. Because you still got Ryan Leaf. You know, Jamarcus Russell came from LSU, and he had more heralded remarks and things, but Ryan Leaf was supposed to have been the next Marino, but better. Ryan Leaf was supposed to have been what Peyton became. You know, they had Ryan Leaf like, I tell y'all, LeBron James was presented to me. Last night went to Summerfest and saw Wu-Tang Clan, Wiz Khalifa. Hey, whoa, wait, hey, that's what's up, Derek. Shoot. I haven't been to a concert or nothing in a minute myself. My man Buffalo Mike is in the building. What's up, Buffalo Mike? How you doing this morning? Welcome back. Is Peyton Manning one of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Student of the game. He had his struggles. But the beautiful thing about about Peyton was they didn't fold on Peyton. They just kept on telling Peyton, go. And the thing about Peyton, a lot of people don't realize is Peyton had power early in his career. And by power, I mean he was able to call audibles and adjust formations. And people just, they didn't live it, or they weren't paying enough attention to be able to speak on it. Saints haunted Brady and forced him out of retirement. I think that man spent too much time at home and ended up retiring. Ryan Leaf had a good rookie season. Ryan Leaf had a beautiful rookie season. It's what happened after that. You know, that's one of life's greatest mysteries. That should be the next 30 for 30. What the hell happened after Ron Leaf's rookie season? Really? My man Buffalo might say hands down top 5. Would you want Colts Peyton or Broncos Colts? You know, either way, you're getting the same Peyton in a sense. Although he started to tail off with the Broncos, Peyton was just, whew. Being a Cowboy fan, I never wanted to play Peyton. You know, when that NFL season rotates and you play this division and that division, when we rolled around there and we saw the Colts, I was like, shit. And that's the honest to goodness truth. Yeah, Darren. Yeah, Deron. My man Adam said, what about Steve Young? He's another quarterback. He was given the opportunity to grow. And when you're given that opportunity, you better not mess it up. All right, y'all. Something is going on because I'm getting all the comments on my phone instead of on the stream, so y'all have to bear with me just a little bit. My friend is a big Cowboys fan. How do you feel about the Cowboys losing Cooper? I think it's addition by subtraction. We got my homeboy Chris Caesar in the building. You know, Amari is a great route runner. Amari doesn't always show up hungry. And I believe that's why they were willing to trade Amari to Dallas from Oakland in the very beginning. I was one of them ones who was who had the wool over their eyes. I was like, you know, the Cowboys just got Amari Cooper for a first-round pick. And it kind of always whispered in my own ear, only a first? But he's supposed to be this. He's supposed to be that. And I just figured, you know, well, they just don't want to pay him. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel like he's worth big money. And now, after a couple seasons, I was like, damn. Now I understand. Amari Cooper's a great player. He doesn't have that dog in him. Yeah, Chris, I got lit up the first game. They did a 30 for 30 on Ryan Leaf already. I missed that one, Buffalo Mike. Jamal says my Knicks did horrible in the draft. I'm so confused. That's all I can say. They traded 2 draft picks. And I don't know, Jamal. I don't even want to talk about it. Because the more I talk about the Knicks, the dumber I feel. Yeah, I'm finally on the 5, homie. Even though I'm a major Saints fan, I do rock with y'all. Do rock with Cowboys. Y'all piss me off because y'all play good and then mess up. Well, Deron, we need a head coach. That's number 1. Mike McCarthy's a great offensive coordinator. He's got a great mind. He's not an innovator. He's just one hell of a play caller. And his success with the Packers is why he has a job with Dallas. Rome, we offered him a contract adjustment. He didn't want to, you know, do it. So, hey, we got Bearded Gang in the house. What's up with you, Beard Gang? How you doing? Welcome to Gang Gaming, sir. You're going to have to excuse me. Streamlabs just started tripping. I'm getting all my comments through my phone. So for anybody on Twitch or YouTube, if I don't see your comments, it's Streamlabs tripping, y'all. I'm not ignoring you. Matter of fact, let me try to adjust this real quick. Let me refresh the chat, see if it changes. Thank you for that follow and that like, Beard Gang. How you doing? Who are you a fan of? Y'all excuse me while I'm eating breakfast and hanging out with y'all.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to
Jamal, did you see the press release? If not, there's a press release from the Knicks president saying that y'all now have 11 draft picks in the first round for the next 7 years. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And you have so many second round draft picks in the next 7 years. And then he went on to say something to the effect of, need not worry, they have plenty of cap money. And something else he was saying. So apparently he's planning on going out here getting some talent. The thing of it is, New York hasn't had anybody want to come to New York in so long, other than Julius Randle. So who really wants to go play with Julius Randle is the biggest question in basketball. So that's the only thing I can say about it. Wrong. We still can't pull time. Nobody wants to play. What is going on in New York where nobody wants to go there and play basketball? New York used to be the place where everybody wanted to be. You know, I would get rid of Randall and keep Mitchell. Sixers traded Danny Green and the 23rd pick for D'Angelo Melton from the Grizzlies. How'd you feel about that trade, Rome? Is this kid Melton going to be a star? Is he going to be able to help out?
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Coach Biggs gaming. Nick's problem is the owner don't. Nobody want to play for him. Now see, now we have some insight. I mean, has he said something? Has he done something? Or is he just that big of a butthole? Grind Workshop coming through with the light. What's up with you? Derek said I'm a Bucks fan when it comes to the NBA. Saw the Giannis movie. It was a good movie. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch that sometime soon.
And this time he is in. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half.
I think the greatest thing for the NBA in the last 10 years was the Bucks winning a championship. Without that domination feeling, like it has to be a what's the word we're using for that now? I'm sorry, is it a straight big three? Is that what we termed it? Where it's not a collaboration of gentlemen we already see as NBA stars. I mean, for Giannis to win it as the main focal point and superstar with role players, I know my son gets mad and a few of y'all have gotten mad with me, but can we really not say that, what's that child named Chris Middleton is a role player? I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but why didn't I ever hear anything about Chris Middleton before? Super teams. Thank you for that, Derek. I knew it was something I was missing. Whoa, I didn't know he said that, Jamal. For him to say it's his team and not New York's, that's a big boo-boo. That's how you don't sell tickets. That's number one. He said a lot of BS and nobody can deal with him. Yeah, well, now you know why you're not getting free agents.
Flush to his right. To a hit and the ball is out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
I think it's better drafting a point guard, get a player with experience,
here in the first half.
Then draft someone. Okay. Well, see, Rome, I didn't know anything about the young man. So now you educating me. Derek says super teams don't work. No. Because in the beginning, it's all about, yeah, you know, what you don't get, I'm going to get. And, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have mismatches. And that's how it goes.
He's going to look deep down the field.
You know, everybody's all hyped up and happy off the potential of what you can do together. You know what I'm saying? Well, this team should be able to stop us, and that team. And then when it gets down deep and you're getting somebody who's playing good defense against you and such missed 2 or 3 shots and he missed the layup.
Because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first
DH
half.
Baller, we got you.
All on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy.
You know,
the play caller from here on out.
at the end of the day, you can't have 3 superstars on one team because somebody's numbers aren't going to be there. And then when you have a couple bad performances, your name is brought up as trade bait.
Here's Prescott. He's got his receiver Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Y'all know how that thing goes. No matter what happens, everybody's going to have an ego.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process,
Devontae Adams may be gone in Green Bay, but I still do have a signed jersey. That's what's up, bro.
they say it all began back in
That's going to be worth some money one day.
receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision.
Devontae Adams going to Oakland. I'm sorry, Las Vegas. Is that a complete
Teddy Bridgewater's his quarterback
guaranteed slam dunk?
high school.
Both teams likely
Seriously.
making their final adjustments before the second half. So,
You know, Devontae Adams going there on paper, in my honest opinion, says Hunter Renfrow should be open all the time,
For quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the line?
in my opinion.
Onside kick attempt. The Cowboys
You already have to deal with that great tight end in Waller, as long as he abstains from his substance abuse issues. And I'm not trying to say anything bad. I'm just saying, as long as he keeps his head on straight, Darren Waller should be good.
Like a sense of urgency.
Great presence. Inside, outside game as a tight end. Derek Carr getting decent offensive line play. Should be able to facilitate that football. You want to know something? It may not be necessary or needed, but Derek Carr should put up a 4,500-yard season. His passing lanes should be constantly open.
Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
That's what I'm saying, Derek. Because he's already been with Derek Carr. Their chemistry should just pick right back up. And with that being said, I don't even know who their number 2 receiver is. Unless it's really Hunter Renfrow. But that kid stays getting open. And that's why I respect the hell out of him so much. I mean, I'm just on the outside looking in at that team. The Raiders get adequate play from their defense. The Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos are going to be fighting. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, people say all the stuff they want about, well, Kansas City doesn't have Tyreek anymore. Have y'all forgotten McCole Hardman is almost as fast as Tyreek? So there's not a huge drop-off. No matter what, you're still going to line up a man and tell him to go. Mahomes get time, he'll get him the football. And then you have experience there with Juju. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to knock Kansas City. But remember one thing about Kansas City. They still have the best tight end in football who stays getting open. No matter what, we're going to have a problem out of Kansas City. Now, Denver is a whole nother story in my opinion. Have they shoring up the offensive line? We got Jason Murray coming through with the light. Ricardo Brooks, I have no clue who you are, brother. But if you're on P5, you can get a game. You know, I don't like this on P5. I don't know how many times I've said it. I just own it for P5. I don't care about winning and losing, Ricardo. I'm just out here having fun. If you want a game, you can get one. Rome says Oakland has a bunch of great route runners. But who is the number 2 receiver in Oakland? Or Las Vegas or whatever we're calling them. No matter what, we're talking about the Raiders. Who is their number 2? Does anybody know? For everybody on Facebook, if you have not hit that like and follow, what you waiting on? Ricardo, remember, I have so many more followers on Xbox, and I love the game on Xbox. When it comes down to it. The game is rough either way, but I still like it more on Xbox. But I'm here, bruh. You can get next. I respect Darren Waller because I saw he was sober and I was going through a drinking problem. Saw his story for I'm 2.5 years sober. Hey, congratulations, man. My father had a problem with alcohol. So I can really speak specifically about that because I saw what my father went through. Which is why I personally don't drink alone. I mean, I still have a drink, but I always felt funny when I had to drink by myself. So, I don't knock Darren Waller at all. I just want to see Darren Waller continue success. But I'll say this though. If Darren Waller did not have those problems, just imagine what Baltimore would have right now. I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad, but with Darren Waller and Mark Andrews, imagine what Baltimore could do. And just 2 words, stay healthy. Good God Almighty. Do you imagine the offense Baltimore could put out there? Excuse me. And personally, that's why I think Baltimore keeps on taking so many tight ends. In my opinion, it looks like they want to build what New England had with Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. And we're not going to talk about Aaron Hernandez. We got Aurora Thorne coming through, just stopping through to say hello. Hey, appreciate that. You're always welcome here. Please don't forget to smack that like for your boy while you're here. Ricardo, I hate this. I'm being honest. You know what? I don't like using that word hate. I struggle playing P5, and I understand it's a me problem. I haven't developed to hit the button a certain way. So everything I throw comes out as a bullet. I feel handicapped, if you will. But it's all good. I'll play you, bro. You got next. Simple as that. Oh, Oakland, they got DeMarcus Robinson? Good grief. If they just, if they re-signed Deshaun Jackson, that'd be terrible. My man Street Bandit says, top of the morning, brother. Street Bandit, how are you doing? Welcome back. You know you always welcome here, Street Bandit. What you doing? There you go. I'm proud of you right now. You be quiet. Where my Ike Turner DVD? No, I'm just Where do you rank Val Venus theme game? Top 20 of all time.
Are you cold?
I would like some socks. But other than that, I'm good. But if I could,
still sitting on the plate.
because I'm playing PlayStation, don't worry, it's gonna get 8. I think Val Venus, honestly, should be appreciated more as a wrestler. Val Venus was one of the key pieces in the Attitude Era. Would he work today? No. I'm doing good, man. I'm not tired. I had one of the worst and roughest work weeks that I've had in about 2 years last week, Street Bandit. I let my son down. I let my brother down. I let all my followers down. I just wasn't here. I got on Monday, and nobody saw or heard from me really until Friday. I mean, we still had a couple posts, a couple stories up, but it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And Jay over there with his mom for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't see him, obviously. It's just, y'all know my number one job came first. You know, and I was just there. I mean, I made a lot of money in overtime and whatever, and that's all well and fine, but I was feeling guilty the entire time I was not here. And that's just being honest. I meet so many wrestlers. The last one I met was DDP. I would like to meet DDP and shake his hand. DDP has earned respect from me, honestly. I think he was a great fit for that gimmick too. But in the world of today, Rome, you know we couldn't have that. But it's a hypocrisy. We couldn't have that, but we had. Well, I can't say that because then I'll get my channel taken from me. But you know, I want to say something, but I can't. Put it like this: we can't. We can't have that, but we can have other stuff. It's completely senseless.
Now Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Open man right
Either
side,
way,
it's layup.
that would not work in today's
I
world.
think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural.
I feel that. Glad you back. That's why I haven't been streaming. Tired from work. Been doing 6 days a week the last few months. Yeah, man. You know, it's like that right now.
Brings this up to the 46.
John, you know I can't say what's on my mind.
48 yards rushing.
Hey, what happened to Gank Gaming? Starting a whole new page. Nah, but I gave him a big hug just because I do his DDP. Started at 221 pounds, now I'm down to 204. That's what I'm talking about. His yoga system works out for people, man. I'm happy for DDP. I really am. A lot of wrestlers don't come out of the pits they fall in. And it's not about wrestlers, it's about people. And when you can come out that pit that you fall in, it says something about you as a person, as an individual. And anybody and everybody who has come out the pit, I salute you. Because my father came out of his pit. He fell back in, and he came back out before he transitioned, before he passed away. So, hey, it's a fight.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football
You know.
here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Hey, cuz, you see this huge drop-off between me on Xbox and me on PlayStation? I think it's safe to say we will not purchase Madden for the PS5 next year. Nah, we're going to get it. Because Ricardo said that I'm ducking him. So I want to make sure he got ample chances to whip my ass next year. Because, you know, I don't care if I win or lose. I just want to have fun. Wrestling question. Top tag team of all time. Derek, you done opened up a can of worms. Because I have so many tag teams. Bruh, Harlem Heat could be the top tag team of all time. Demolition, the Hart Foundation. But the one tag team that I feel like doesn't get no love, the Natural Disasters. Man, if you're not a fan of the Natural Disasters, you are not a wrestling fan. Now, I know that's just my personal opinion, but let me tell you something. For those two huge men to have been able to wrestle like they did, have the chemistry they had, and put on the matches they put on, was absolutely great. We got Brandon Russell back in the building. One of the hardest working young men I've ever met. One of my day twos, because he came in like about 3 or 4 weeks after I just got started. Brandon is a barber and he works at Lowe's on the side. Now, in all the money you say, well, he's a barber, he makes money. Let me tell y'all something about Brandon. Brandon was in the chat with me and told me, he said, Gad, I want a Jeep. I said, well, Brandon, go get the Jeep. He said, no, I don't want to go get it. I want to pay for it. Shocked the hell out of me. So I didn't say nothing. He came back and told me 2 days later, I applied for a job at Lowe's so I can get what I want. Young person doing this. I'm 40 years old, no grown men who won't make an effort to get out their bed and wash their ass. Nah, Brandon's in Chicago. That's why I salute that young man. He gets up and does his thing, Jamal. Top 2 tag or 3-man? I don't really do 3-man because it's so convoluted. When you see a 3-man tag team match, just know 1 or 2 of them people on opposite teams is hurt, and they're trying to hide it. Oh, ho, ho. Y'all knew they were going to mess me up, right? All right, let's try the Green Bay offense this time and Denver defense. DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. I never liked that, Rome, because they were two champions that should have never been a tag team. Derek said he met Road Dogg and Billy Gunn too. Jamal says Brothers of Destruction. I believe that was one of the greatest mashing together of all time. DX or the Nation of Domination? Give me the Nation of Domination. Only because everybody in the Nation of Domination ended up with a world title except for Farouk. But he didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? Some people need that validation of having a world title. Everybody already respected Farouk. How y'all feel about the Usos? One of the top tag teams of all time. The way they wrestle, the way they mesh together, and stuff like that. Plus, one of the keys in my opinion is they didn't do that whole getting broke up and coming back thing. I think that's one of the worst things in wrestling. When you break up a tag team just to have a storyline. Rome, I say this because I see why you say that, right? I really do. But at the end of the day, they could do it because they had people in place to hold down the fort, if you see what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, to me, it was because of what I just said. They had people to hold down the fort, and then you could not have everybody working so much. I'm looking for it, Rome. Damn! Oh, Jay, if you're in the chat and you can hear me, I found out what happened with the stream deck. I had to update the firmware. All right, well, we were going to try the Green Bay offense and the Denver defense. Rome, thank you for that share, too. I guess I kind of look at wrestling differently because I know too much about it. Let me ask everybody a general question. Yes or no? And if you want to explain, you're welcome. I know I'm going to sound like an ass, but I'm not. Listen to it, though. Has the internet having so much information about wrestling hurt wrestling? Yes or no? But let me say this. I ask because when is the last time any of us can honestly say, I was shocked and surprised. I didn't see that coming. And that's my problem with wrestling. I feel like I see so much stuff coming, I can't enjoy it. Now, you might say, Gant, did you see Brock Lesnar coming 2 weeks ago? I didn't see Brock coming. I knew something was coming. As for where wrestling's going right now, I have no clue. Specifically for the reason of, I heard that Roman's not going to be around. He's got both world titles. 2 of them. Raw isn't even worth watching because we're not talking about a world title. All we talk about on Raw is Money in the Bank, which is this Saturday, if you will. And Gank Gaming is going to be live for the pay-per-view. We're going to watch it together as we do most pay-per-views. The DOA or Road Warriors? Oh, easily, Road Warriors. Too easy, Rome. Too easy. Oh, Ricardo, where you at? Ricardo, I almost forgot just that quick. Well, CJ, that's the thing. You go to indulge. You see what I'm saying? There was a time when we visit wrestling sites just to see who's hurt or stuff like that. You know, my man Derek said I liked it back in the day. I don't usually watch it nowadays because you're grown now, Derek. See, the difference is when you really look at it, it's tailored to the younger crowd, but has something for the adults who buy the tickets for the younger crowd. You know, it's like, let me see if I remember what Ricardo joint was. Not a clue. Might have been Bama Tide. Either way, he ain't on. Let's try to get another match in. But Jay, not all info is legit because sometimes they put up there what they call clickbait. I missed the bar fights with DOA. See, that was different. We could do that kind of stuff then. I'm at this point now where I'm realizing being 40 years old and watching wrestling, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's not pushed to me. I go to these local shows in Wisconsin and I know the promoter that runs it. Yeah, we get local shows at the Hollywood Fire Department all the time now. We've had Kevin Nash come through here. Who's the chick that used to be in TNA that didn't come to WWE? Velvet? Not Velvet. The chick that was in The Beautiful People. The shorter one. Yeah, she came through here. Victoria's come through here. Molly Holly. We've had quite a few people come through here. Honestly. And that's the thing I be trying to tell people, man. Wrestlers, I would not stop watching wrestling to support those I can with my television. Because anybody could lose their life. And I mean, I'm not trying to put it on nobody's existence. I'm just saying. Yeah, Derek, you know, where I live in Maryland, the next county over, I met Kevin Nash and Scott Hall at Chick-fil-A. Because Scott Hall's brother is one of the chief of police in St. Mary's County. And he just ran for sheriff last voting season. I don't know if he won or not. But yeah, Scott Hall has a brother over here in St. Mary's County. Me, my cousin Melvin, we were in Chick-fil-A. He was working there and was coming through there to get his paycheck. And yeah, we ran into him and nobody really like gushed over him. And like a couple people were pointing and stuff, right? So I had walked over there and I was like, hey, fellas. I reached out and I said, hey, my name is Clayton. Well, y'all know my government name now, but I introduced myself and I was like, look, you know I'm a grown man, right? And they were laughing. I was like, hey, this is one of the proudest moments of my life, you know, because I grew up watching these cats, you know. Adrian Stewart, you some trash. How you gonna come into my stream and worry about what I am? And then you gonna disrespect the Lord, the Most High. That's what I mean by y'all young people. I hope you a young kid. I really do. Because I hope you ain't old enough to be that stupid. Well, I mean, Adrian, if you don't like what you see, you can go, bruh. Who invited you, Adrian? Who are you? Huh? To be sitting back wherever you are watching me? You said you had Mick Foley, Derek? I want to meet Mick Foley. Dude, stop disrespecting the Lord. Just because you heard somebody else be disrespectful to God, the Most High, don't you do it. Tell me you have more common sense than that. You're not ready for me. Dude, I don't even play on PlayStation. I play on Xbox. But for real, people like you, I don't even really try to give y'all my time. You're not ready for me on God. Dude, there's one thing for trash talk, but come in here talking about, y'all some trash. You trash. Any grown man who can't go to another man's stream or go to another man and be like, hey, can I get a game? At least ask. At least say what's up. Have some respect. Have some decency.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
Is that how you go for whatever you do in your life?
Deep for the end zone. And this one incomplete.
He a troll? Yeah.
Couldn't hang on
He a joke. That's what he is.
in the end zone.
But
That's one that'll haunt
Mick Foley jumping off the Hell in a Cell. I just want to know what made him do it. Like, what went through your mind to be like, you know what?
Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
I'm going to jump off this cell. I'm like, what? Where does it go? Like, you could lose your life. You know what I'm saying? I still will never. And then he was trying to push his tooth through his lip. I'm like,
As they work it inside the 10 to the
Vince McMahon said,
A terrific
please,
opening drive
I
has
thank you for what you did tonight. Please don't ever do that again. You know, I watched the New Jack documentary yesterday on Dark Side of the Ring.
Carr gonna throw.
New Jack was really out there.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Adrian, you came in, you called me, you said y'all some trash.
Drive right down.
Adrian, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you play on Xbox? I'll tell you what, Adrian, play me on Xbox. And if you beat me on Xbox, you just win. I don't know what kind of prize you get, but if I beat you, I want you to cash out $100 to a charity.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they
How's that
made
sound?
here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball,
I wish you were close to me, Adrian. I'd invite you over my spot. And then we could go donate socks and clothes or whatever to the local homeless shelter with your money. But see, I'm trying to learn how to play on PS5 because I'm struggling to throw the ball. I got these big, heavy hands, these big-ass thumbs. I can't throw a touch pass on PS5 to save my life. See? But I'm trying to learn. So I appreciate you, Adrian. My dog is back. What's up, James?
defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you gotta want to get out there and get those points back.
I just want you to do something for somebody. I ain't about doing all that betting and all that stupid stuff. My dog Kevin Garrick is back. And not only is he back with a like, Kevin is a supporter. Thank you for that, Kevin. No matter what I throw, bullet. But I'm working on it, y'all. We good. My man said I'm back, dog.
Probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
Nah, bro, I just don't like somebody come in and just say shit like you say. I don't care nothing about trash talk, but there's a difference. Trash talk and calling somebody actual trash is 2 different things. Or am I too old for you? Well, I know I'm too old for you when you started that on God. Dog. Woof. Woof, that's ugly. That's ugly. That's why I don't understand y'all young people, but that's another conversation. But dog, if you want a game, all you gotta do is 2 things. Hit the like and become a follower. I'll play you. I don't give a damn about winning or losing. Cause I got this secret, bro. Listen to this, Adrian. Hey, this ain't for everybody, I'm a whisper. When I turn off my PlayStation 5, my life goes on. Now, there was a time when life wouldn't have went on. Tut, my son, my mom in the chat, she can tell you. I would have made you play me again so I could beat you. But I'm a grown man now. I realized that playing people in Madden and beating them and winning all the tournaments I done won in my prime and all that, what did it really get me? Nothing but a bunch of admiration and respect from people who I don't even respect. My man Raul Lozano is on YouTube. Say, yo, he said they be hating on you because they ain't got nothing better to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to keep on making my content. You see me and my dogs up in here from Facebook. Big bro Rome. Got my son. Got everybody up in here. Dirk said I met the best announcers, Jim Ross and Jerry the King. Hey, man, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all see Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler, right? But I promise y'all, and I put this on everything, if you could go back and sit still and watch primetime wrestling episodes, the old stuff, and really listen to Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon, it will blow your minds. Bobby Heenan was saying stuff, and as a child, you don't catch on, right? But as a grown man, listening to what he's saying now, Lord have mercy. They let him say that on TV? Dog, Bobby Heenan was the man. That's all I can tell y'all. When y'all talk about comedians, just for wrestling comedianship, Bobby Heenan was a trip. Oh, okay, Adrian. And Adrian, please remember one thing. When you use that N-word like that, how do you feel when other people use it? Just saying. But Adrian, if that's how you feel, bro, thank you for your comments. I told you if you want to play me what to do, you know. I know that you can unfollow directly after the game. I know you could, but I guess you really don't want to play an OG. You know what I'm saying? It's too deep and too serious for you. But thank you for coming through, homie. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I really do. It wasn't there. It just wasn't. If I could have threw a touch pass earlier, I would have took it.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, Bobby Heenan would have so many flags against him on television right now. And Gorilla Monsoon, I never really, I was young. So I didn't really pay no mind to when they was talking about he was a wrestler. But when I watched Gorilla Monsoon wrestle, the man had some skills, yo.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. He can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So as bad as I am, I've only taken one L, and that was to Big Bro Ryan. I'm getting better. I just haven't thrown the touch pass yet. What you think of the Montreal Screwdriver? It had to be done. Eric Bischoff was so smooth at getting people to do things they didn't want to do, right? And Medusa had already took the women's title and put it in the trash. So you really gonna let Bret Hart take the world title and go to WCW with it? What's up, Chris? My dude Unfazed Civic is in the building. That's Chris Cavanis. If y'all want to see another content creator, y'all go over there and check out my man Chris. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about Chris now. Chris is a die-hard Raiders fan. And told me, he said, Gant, I'm gonna be like you. I said, what you talking about, Chris? He said, Gant, I'm only gonna play with my Raiders. So one day I got home from work early. I said, let me go on Facebook. I said, Chris, what you doing with the Seahawks? Again, I don't want to talk about it. He was like, they got my Raiders as trash on there. I'm just playing, Chris. You all right. Chris got the bomb offense. But back to Bret Hart and the Montreal Screwdriver. Bret Hart says that if Shawn Michaels had told him that he would put him over, he would have put over Shawn with no problem. So what? So what? You know the business. You're leaving, drop the world title, be humble about it, and go on about your business. Chris, you know I be messing with you all the time. That's what I'm saying. But hold up, Rome. Hold up. You and I, we wrong. Because you and I had this conversation about 4 months ago, and guess what we forgot? Remember when Ric Flair left WCW, right? And he told them, since y'all don't want to give me my money, y'all haven't paid me for the belt either. So he showed up on WWF with the WCW title. Chris, you know I mess with you every time I see you. You ain't underneath the bus. Just the front tire. No, I'm just... Man, look, y'all, for real. If y'all haven't gave my man a like and a follow, y'all go check out Chris. Chris is the only person I really tease heavily, because Chris know I'm crazy. Chris has known I've been crazy since he met me. And he likes it. You see, he keeps coming back. Oh, man. But seriously, man, we've seen a lot of things in wrestling, Rome, that we kind of didn't pay no mind to. Oh, I messed up on that RPO. I wanted to throw it. That's on me. But yeah, man, you're going to let Bret Hart leave. And you know what? Bret Hart shouldn't have left. When I met Val Venus, I had him sign a towel saying, "Hello, ladies." I would have done the same thing. I wonder if he's an agent for anybody. Hey, Rome. When you go back and look at Booker T, right, you can always say he was a solid wrestler. But when he got the chance to come up, he came up, didn't he? So how many wrestlers today can we say are being relegated to a tag team or something that could really be a breakout star? Because the one, in my opinion, is that dude Ford. I know his first name starts with an M. Montez Ford with Street Profits. Even though I don't want to see them break up, I'd say give him a few singles matches and really let him perform. Because I think that kid can be a real star. I really do. Kevin Garrick, you still in the house? You got next, homie? I know you've been waiting on me on this 5.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Ooh, that's nice.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use
Montez Ford
their timeout.
really looks like he's coming into his own, for real.
23 seconds to go till halftime.
Xavier Woods is another one. I don't know. Have I ever told y'all about the storyline I wrote for Kofi Kingston? And I don't know if I'm going to write it for the whole... I didn't write it literally. It's an idea I have.
Now on first down.
Ooh, that's nice. I can't keep up.
This is caught. And he doesn't
I would like to see...
taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it.
Hold up. I never understood what Steve Blackman gimmick was. I just thought he was supposed to have been like some kind of badass. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
So it's first
But I mean, at the end of the day, he was kind of like just another dude. I see an interception coming.
from the gun. It's Carr.
Ah,
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
I didn't see that.
Foster Moreau.
I saw the slant.
Half is winding down.
But yeah,
Again, the Raiders are
my idea was let John Cena win his 17th world title, right? And break the Ric Flair record.
they'll roll him out right.
But then had Kofi come out there and beat him up.
So that pushes the lead up to 4.
Kevin said I wasn't a big wrestling fan. I understand, bro. It's not for everybody. Believe me. I understand that. Everybody talk wrestling fake. So are all the movies you watch. You think Iron Man's really out here on Earth?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I didn't get a chance to meet Mark Henry. I only seen Mark Henry. And you are not lying. Mark Henry was about 70 yards from me. And I'm looking at Mark Henry from behind. And all you see is like length and width.
As they take over
So,
with 11
yeah,
seconds.
he is a big dude.
Prescott on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And with just 4 seconds left.
I
in
met
this
4
first
NWO
half,
Wolfpack members, Nash, Henning, Bagwell, and Steiner. You know, Scott Steiner's the one wrestler I would never really want to meet.
play in the second quarter.
Cause that son bitch is really crazy. Like he could be having a bad day, and that's you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get you.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Ah.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's
He
third
said
down.
Braun Strowman is big as ever. He's got bigger hands than my face. Damn.
We step aside. This is the NFL.
You know the funny thing about him is, why doesn't he have a job yet? Not like a job, but why isn't he wrestling nowhere yet? Or is it because WWE told everybody about how immature he was?
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This one taken just inside the 10.
My dad got in Steiner's face. It was funny. What, during like a show or something? When they trash talk from the stands?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Jay said, come catch these hands.
Here, Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Yeah. Legitimately.
I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half.
You realize Mark Henry is legitimately the strongest man in the world, right? Like, still.
Play your game.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
Imagine if he really wanted to push his body, man. That dude is just nice.
Now Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Oh, I didn't know that.
10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Play action now. Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Dang.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
10th carry now for Elliott. Elliott a first
I can't juke like I do
all the way down to the
on
20.
PlayStation. Can you imagine if Mark Henry played defensive line?
For him now.
Oh, yes, sir.
10th carry of the ball.
Jerry, sign him right now. Let him play defensive line.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was
Who's going to run the ball against Dallas now?
gone for it. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right.
Yeah, the screaming his interest did go hard.
Zone defense, and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many
We
times
doing all right.
to say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you
Oh,
know
yes,
where
sir,
the ball
Ron.
is coming
Easily.
from. You don't have to worry about the backside.
And when he was beating everybody clean without cheating, I was so happy.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried the sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push.
Ah,
Touchdown to boot.
come on, Lamb. You got to catch that.
This is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, man. Triple H always had a bomb entrance. Triple H said no matter what happens, he will have the best entrance of the night.
Now after the touchdown, it's
Or at least that's what it looked like.
kick it away.
they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Damn, no pressure at all led to that.
Good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle.
I need to change something.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Because nobody's getting to him.
For the Raiders.
He had all day to sit in the pocket.
Chain mover. They're all the way down inside the
Big Show's prime was actually in WCW and his first year in WWE. But the thing about it was Vince McMahon is such a stickler for
looking in zone for Jones.
doing things his way.
And this is
A lot of people don't know. Big Show was sat down. Here, I thought he was hurt because I didn't know about demotion. Like, I never understood. I thought OVW was just, you know, bringing people up, training them and stuff, getting them used to how they would look on TV. Vince McMahon made Big Show go to OVW. Made him lose weight and some more stuff. Yes, sir. Go ahead and send it to me right at Gank Gaming. Yeah, you good? Derek, I'm not one of those streamers. I'm all about interaction with y'all. Send it to me. I'd be glad to watch it.
No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the fourth quarter. Try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott.
Damn.
This is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
I like the cult of personality.
They're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the
It was alright to me.
because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you
Rome is still singing the Mark Henry thing.
these guys certainly
We know what was on his ringtone.
they're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth.
Rome had that joint playing when he get out the shower.
10 now in Raider territory.
Oh,
at
man.
the 35-yard line. The give is to Elliott.
I ain't gonna lie, right now my ringtone is the Brock Lesnar entrance.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more
You
of
still
in
in there?
the quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a
You've been in there a minute. I just want to make sure you alright.
quarterback, you're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run
Everybody, when we get to our first 25 subscribers, we'll do our first giveaway.
Being chased out left.
Just so everybody knows and understands.
Throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Another
Yeah, I remember, but I need to really sit down and listen to that junk one day.
This is 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. That is
Good catch, Lamb.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
If we could have only got that to the fullback.
Complete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through
Yeah, when Stone Cold was coming and you hear that glass,
downfield. He was standing
it do something to you.
but just
Like your heart start pumping.
No, not enough time
You-
to
you-
hit him, and
it just
first
gets you
down
hyped.
completion. 2nd and 10. just out to his left.
Dak for 6.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
I got a question right, but it's not for everybody because you got to be a certain age.
Now after the
But who was the greatest wrestling manager of all time? Good morning, Adrian. How you doing this morning? I'll never forget when Stone Cold drove that Zamboni. That joint was luncheon. We got Adrian with the light. Thank you for that, Adrian. How you doing this morning? Hey, man, I'm always been on PS5. I don't like Madden on PS5, bruh. I'm trying to actually learn how to play it. Rome says Paul Bearer or Paul Heyman. The disrespect to the doctor of style, Slick. The disrespect to the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. And the disrespect to Mr. Fuji. And overall, the most disrespect goes to the brain, Bobby Heenan. Yeah, y'all see, I can't juke like I do on Xbox, but I was trying. That's what I'm talking about, Adrian. 4-1 on the day. Only loss was the ass whooping I took to Ryan. I ain't mad at it. Ugh. Let's go ahead and get another one in, everybody. Yep, I remember reading and listening to that, Rome. We got 13 wonderful people in the chat. Welcome each and every one of y'all.
Okay.
Y'all here with me, kicking it with Gang Gaming. Okay. His name just 10:30. We hit the game. Oh, okay. I'm gonna peep it as soon as I get off stream. Yes, sir, Raul. I played football in my day. Loved every minute of it, too. I be trying to explain to people, football is a different sport. I can't wait to watch it, Derek. And then I'm going to message you after I watch it. Ooh. He got Mostert starting, y'all. We're going to change what we do. If you don't know, Mostert is the fastest running back in the game. And if he gets to the outside, cancel Christmas. Raul, did you play football back in your day too? Hey, thank you for that, homie. For those that don't know, we got Raul on YouTube. That's why y'all can't see his comments. Don't forget we're on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time. So if for any reason you be like, where's Gantman at on Facebook and y'all don't see him? Check for Gang Gaming everywhere else too. We got my dog, Classic True Parker, in the building. Throw it in trash. My man said he played defensive tackle. That's what's up. I couldn't do my thing unless you was doing your thing. Kittle is by himself. That's the one thing I don't like about Madden. when you nail somebody when they jump in the air, they gotta fumble that jump, man. Ain't nobody making them jump. There's gotta be a penalty for that. My man Rome said, I played tight and you couldn't see me on my worst day and your best day. Rome, you don't know? Let me let you know. I was a press corner back in my day. And then when I moved to safety with my main man Smurf, Terrence Holland, I think we were the best safeties in all of SMAC, the Southern Maryland Athletic Conference. Calvert High School heralded us. It wasn't no deep balls. There wasn't no whole lot of stuff against us when we were in the safety position together. Now, when I played corner, he was safety over top of me. We had some miscommunications. I never forget the time we were in zone playing Chapter-Con High School. We playing Chapter-Con. They known for wanting to throw the ball. Okay, we good. You know, it's not a second and third down thing with them. It's every down. So, I'm lined up, left corner, next to our sideline, and I can hear Coach telling me and Smurf. He told Smurf, he said, you stay over top of him. You stay over top of him. I was guarding one of the fastest people in all of SMAC. He was a track star. So I pressed him. Now, you know, I wear size 13, so I'm counting my steps. I'm like, all right, 1, 2. I got to let him go. Because when you press, you can be as physical as you want. So I didn't let him go, but he's riding my hip running straight, running the go route. And for some reason, something in my mind says, you might want to look up. There's no turns. I mean, I have no clue what Smurf is. The ball's in the air. I went to swat it. He caught it. It was like a 60-yard touchdown on me, right? So we get to the sideline. And coach is like, hey, there's nothing you can do about that. That's raw speed. And I said, Smurf. And he got his helmet. Yeah, man, what? I said, where the hell were you? So coach is sitting right here, right? He's like, yeah, y'all were in zone. This damn dummy gonna be like, man, cuz, look here, right? Now, at this point, I'm just looking at coach. Like, he's supposed to be over there on top of me. You know, we had worked on it. That's all I'm going to say. That's an interception. Yeah. I threw it, but I was trying to throw it to the sidelines, and when it didn't go to the sideline, I knew it.
So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
I know that's a major surprise for any.
Shoot, Kevin, I'm on the PS5 right now. I was trying to ask if you wanted the next game.
Think about all the warm-up that we saw, right?
I mean, I suck on PlayStation, but I don't care. I play. I didn't play football, but I played basketball. I don't know if you heard of Corey Lucius, but he played at Michigan State and Iowa State. I played with him in 8th grade select. My team went 30-0. I never heard of him. But damn, y'all went 30-0? Y'all had to be vicious.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Rolling to his right.
Get it back.
That'll be caught by
Nope.
touchdown 49ers.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Brandon Ayuk, there to make the grab.
We've had some.
The 49ers are able to
What in the world is that?
add on to their
You ain't know that stuff is you, buddy, bro. Yeah, we had some of the most fun times playing football. Wolf, what's going on? Going to a cookout right now? Okay. I'm not going to lie to you, Kevin. I don't know when this will ever happen again. I'm getting my ass whipped. I'm literally 4-1, but Ryan beat the shit out of me this morning. I mean, Ryan wiped my nose and then went and wiped my son's nose at the same time. Wolf, thank you for that like, bruh.
out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
I was a bench player, shooting guard, but I had my best game ever. 15 points in 15 minutes. 5-3. Hey, when you get hot, don't stop shooting it.
to the 29.
I didn't play high school basketball. I wasn't good enough.
A lot there. The defense was ready. It looked.
We'll put it like this. If I was good enough, I would have never known it. Because, you know, they got their special people they already picked.
Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4. Here's
Calvert High
second
School
and
been
6.
studying on the superstar and John Willett, though.
Prescott off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Hey, man, Wolf, I wasn't on really last week, so I got to make up for it. I'm on PlayStation 5 right now. Like I said, I've been getting my ass beat, homie. I mean, I got a couple wins, but this is a bad stream. This is a stream that I really want to take down at the end of the day. But for real, I'm having a good time with it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
My man said that's why I'm getting the Xbox. A lot of my friends have one. Well, get one. It's a great machine.
Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Go Schultz.
That's the 20.
Dalton Schultz for 76.
Boys. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch.
Y'all don't know, man. My man Wolf is a member of Tug. That's one of my brothers. If y'all haven't been through there, holler at my man Wolf. Y'all get through there and holler at him.
Connects on the extra
The Zero Wolf Gaming right there.
down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Dog, now you know better, Dirk. You'll never stop playing your sport.
Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
You had another year or two.
Get him down right around the 25, actually the 20.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that clip, Wolf.
Net gain of 1 there.
Try something a little different on defense.
This drive underway. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
As for why my defensive back at the top started spinning,
If they had connected.
my man Wolf said for them highlight reels you be making.
Did a nice job.
Trust me, I ain't got many highlights today. My brother gonna have some slim pickings off this stream.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads
Oh,
to
man.
2nd and 10. Lance a handoff here to Mostert.
Damn it.
And he'll take this
3rd and
near
2,
the
I think.
35, maybe the 34.
Yeah.
72 yards on the ground for him so far.
PS5, I mean, yeah, Xbox is my go-to. Straight up.
Able to do that here.
I'm about 90% sure right now I'm only buying it for Xbox.
That attitude and that persona.
I suck on PlayStation. Bad.
Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure.
Good grief, a whole line got pancaked. Excuse me.
As he's able to slide to avoid the
Yeah, PlayStation was my go-to, but them days are over, Tut.
Nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Times have changed,
Protect your
obviously.
franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
tackle there by Leighton Van.
The only reason why I'm going to keep it, I think, is to play with my Tug brothers. If it wasn't for Tug, this son bitch be traded in today. Huh? What you talking about? Ain't nobody even talking about that.
To their timeouts.
Stay your ass out there.
As we step aside.
All in my Kool-Aid and don't know my flavor. We talk about Madden on the PlayStation Genius. Ain't nobody getting rid of this PlayStation 5. This lovely piece of equipment. Did you not see the Street Fighter stream last night? No, that's right, you was asleep. Better sit down before you be asleep again. Where's my Ike Turner handbook? That's my 50 cent too.
It was 26 cents.
Where my other quarter at? I had 50 cent in the bag from y'all. Y'all see how she tried to steal it? You see what I'm saying? When you get married, they try to take everything you got. I had 50 cents. Then she gonna tell me it was 26 cents. You saw shit. Gonna give me a penny instead of my quarter. Ain't that some shit? Y'all take notes, those who ain't married yet. This is how it goes. Oh, man. Somebody out here with a piece of paper right now. I learned from Gant. Y'all remember Dante Culpepper? Yes, sir. This ain't what I call timeout. Yeah, but I would have sat out half of the season of myself when you didn't want to do that, so I called it quits but played 3-on-3 league with my dad after that. That's what's up, Dirt. LB, y'all, my dog LB has just took that step for me, y'all. He has become a supporter. Thank you for that, LB. Darren is in the building with the light. Thank you, LB. One more again. That's a big time streamer, y'all. Oh, how he gonna catch that off the tip? If y'all haven't heard of Line Buckeye, you better search him when you use my Facebook search, whatever they call it. Line Buckeye's a real one. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't go to LB stream. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The man talks sports with you, he talk life with you, and he ain't got no problem telling you the truth if it hurt your feelings. He be like, you'd rather me tell you than somebody else. Yeah, Rome, Dante Culpepper was my favorite quarterback for about 4 years. Dante was it. What you think of Ice Cube's Big Three? I watch it from time to time. I don't quite understand it. You got to be the first team to 50 win by 2. But is it make it, take it? You know, and I don't understand the subbing, and I don't know. But I like it. What's going on, LB? How you feeling? Yeah, well, I'm telling you, this is nothing like how I play on Xbox. But I am having fun because y'all keeping me up. All right, we got to score. We got 42 seconds. That's an eternity. Yeah, Delonte West in that league. I see him on my mind. I can't say his name. Michael Beasley's in that league. 1 block away. I tried to get to my left, but they wouldn't let me because my man cut me off. This Green Bay offense is not bad, y'all. I went there with my dad when it came to Milwaukee, and my dad got a warning card. He must have cussed. Like, I've noticed they don't really want the fans to use any profanity, but Gary Payton is over there just going off. Nick Young is still in it, I think. I didn't know Nick Young was still playing basketball. I thought he went overseas or something. Yesterday I played some Madden and won Dolphins against Rams. Gave me a little confidence. Wolf, you're on Xbox, right? Why haven't we played? Oh, the one time you won a game, I think I had to get off or something. We're gonna play, Wolf. This week, me and you, Xbox. Damn it, timeout. He didn't cuss and got a warning card? What in the hell did he say then? He must have had somebody, he must have said something where somebody went and got security on him then. But I mean, I don't think there's anybody in the Big Three that's soft. What you think about Dolph Ziggler? He's better than what people give him credit for. And he's very underappreciated. Pick. Yeah, that ball hung on me. And when it hangs, you know it's a pick. Especially on PlayStation. He gone. He was heckling Ryan Hollins. Oh, yeah, Ryan Hollins is soft. Yeah, we're going to have to get it in this week, Wolf. Definitely. Yeah, Ryan Hollins ain't one of those tough skinned dudes. That's why he's in the big three now. Everyone was laughing. Yeah, you can't be embarrassing Ryan Hollins. You know that boy got feelings. LB, thank you for that like if you didn't hear me.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half.
Nah, don't even bring that out.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring
I think that's a question that needs to be asked. Who is the softest player in the NBA right now? Rome? I would love your take.
about set for this next
If
drive.
Ace Boogie was here, you know what he would say.
9 seconds remaining. Well, not much time. We'll see how they play this. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get
Yeah, we getting beat down in San Francisco, y'all. But it's all good.
bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He's going to throw one up for
I thought for sure he was going to run by him. I would love to see a flag for pass interference, but I know not to count on it. No, I mean soft, period. Wolf say Russell Westbrook, he used to be hard, now he trash. Jay, not soft-minded, soft overall. Truth, I thought, was a really good wrestler, but he was super comical, man. Truth was gold with the role WWE gave him. I agree with that. Rome say LeBron is the softest. Nah, bruh, it's soft to play. Okay, let me give y'all my softest. Rudy Gobert. He broke down in tears and cried on TV when he found out he didn't make the All-Star team. That's like them little kids who be in Walmart and Kmart and Target, and their mom won't buy them that toy they asked for, so they crying in the store, hooping and howling and carrying on. That's Rudy Gobert.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles,
My dad heckled Hollins because that comment he made about Giannis didn't deserve MVP. Oh yeah, your dad should have got him. I would have told him about you mad that Giannis didn't get MVP. You mad that you can't make an NBA roster. He would have had me put out too. Security, come get him now. That's what I'm talking about. No blocking from Zeke on the play action. Come on, Zeke. Ah. When Ron said Kawhi was more clutch than
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish.
Ryan Hollins is by far one of the worst NBA players ever.
They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Out to his left.
Touchdown.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Second and 10.
Yeah, when he was in the ring with Brock Lesnar, and he made Brock Lesnar break out laughing.
Lance now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Lance to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
good touchdown run. You definitely did the right thing.
Trey Lance, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Yeah. He actually made Brock Lesnar break character.
That'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. And they're evades the tackler and now some space. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys.
Let me check something out.
Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Kobe was my favorite player. Yeah, mine too. I'll never forget the night Kobe got drafted and acquired. I knew there had to be something special about Kobe when they gave up Vlade Divac and those picks to get Kobe. I was like, this young man guy has something to him. And he did.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Who was the most impactful wrestler in your lives?
Francisco offense ready to start their
Like what?
next drive.
Oh, no. In sports, period. Who was that one cat you looked at and was like, damn?
First and 10. He'll buy some time, and he can't
Because for me,
He's taken down.
young man,
Big DeMarcus
it was Deion Sanders.
getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
As I got older,
That's tough.
I evolved
You're hoping to stay ahead of schedule.
and I found myself looking at different athletes.
Second and a mile.
I seen Jordan, but I wasn't as big of a basketball fan then. But I just knew Jordan was it. Damn, how the hell he missed that pass breakup? My man James said MJ. I think I was closed-minded. I don't know if I could say I was closed-minded. It just, best basketball player on earth, MJ. That's how it functioned for me. Listening to Michael Jordan speak, he was so deliberately serious and honest.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That winds
Hold
up
up,
being
what did Rome just say?
leads to fourth down. And they'll go for it. Lance dancing to his left. And able to rip off
Nobody can keep up with him, yo. Let me stop. Nobody can keep up with him. That's just bad. I'm afraid of heights, but if there's any spiders on this ladder, the grit's gonna hit the pan.
and deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked
Our truth to me right now
quite well.
should end up as world champion somehow.
Incompletion on first.
He can wrestle for real. In all actuality, he can go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. The 20. And he takes this one back
Yeah.
into the end zone. And the Cowboy
But
defense has
did I mean, Mayweather to me was,
it's kind of quid pro quo.
when I watch Mayweather fight,
Interception.
I don't understand how he don't get hit.
Well done.
Zerline connects on the extra.
My man Arturo is back in the house, y'all. Hey, Gant, thanks for letting me become a part of the stream. And I'm truly blessed to have a place to come in and show you some love. Hey, man, Arturo, like I always tell you, you're more than welcome here, sir. Thanks for that like, Arturo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
Underrated tag team, Kofi and R-Truth. When were they a tag team? Did I miss that?
Return. Here's Raheem
Or have I forgotten that?
takes this near the
Mayweather
25,
ran from
just a
fights.
little pass there, call it the 26.
I don't know about that one. I might need some proof. I do remember him and Pacquiao having like 3 years before they could actually get it together.
Set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick
Damn,
six.
that might be 6.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
You had a Brewers player at your house? That's what's up.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get
How did he end up at your house?
and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, they go with Mostert again.
Good tackle, 55.
The line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Him and Manny dodged each other for a time, but it was all about money and the drug testing. I remember that controversy about Manny Pacquiao when they were saying how was he knocking people out when he lacks power. I really did wonder that myself. You know.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Hey, does anybody remember the boxer
7 here.
who put that stuff on his hands? Like over his tape, and his hands were like concrete, and he beat that man, and like it not only ended his career but put him in like a hospital bed the rest of his life.
Situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
If my mom was in the chat, she know who I'm talking about. But it was a big controversy, and I forgot how he got caught. But yeah, he had beat that man and beat that man. He couldn't knock him out for nothing. But he ended that man's basic life. Yeah, that plastic, I forgot what it's called. It's like some kind of, it was like Olay or something.
Almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day.
Rome said that Mayweather waited till Pacquiao lost a few fights before he fought him.
Here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense.
Rome said every top fighter Mayweather fought, Mayweather waited till they were in a slump to fight him.
Change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now
Well, I know Oscar was involved in that steroid controversy.
so they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tapped
Hey,
just shy of the 20.
speaking of pictures and stuff, y'all know that there's a video. I don't know if it's still on YouTube or not. I don't want to get sued or anything, but it's various WCW wrestlers on tape, and I forgot who's shooting the video. It's on a camcorder where they was, you know, partaking in some illegal substances and things.
They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the
That's all I'm gonna say.
that means you got to
So
on defense.
it kind of makes you think and realize, you know,
Try and score yourself. But
yeah, allegedly doing some things. I mean, the things that were happening would make you go, but y'all go peep YouTube I mean, you do your own searches and your own findings or your own findings.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound.
I feel like Mayweather wouldn't have beat Pacquiao if he takes the fight the first time, because Pacquiao was making joke of a lot of boxers back then. But are we 100% sure Pacquiao was giving out fair fights back then too?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Why they wouldn't let me get on Michael Parsons?
Steps away to his
No!
This'll be
Damn it.
spotted Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
My man Derek said to answer your question to him who had a big impact on my life, it has to be DDP, because it's a life change that's helped me get back to where I was. That's what's up, bro. That really is what's up.
Running the counter with Mostert. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 3
Yeah,
ticks to
he
go.
said, I'm going to take a quarterback kneel. I ain't doing nothing crazy. All right.
As they come up second and 10.
We only lost by 7.
Down to a
We
knee
had a
for the
couple
49ers.
big
This one about
scores.
to be on ice. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
When he took that knee, I thought that was it.
So the victory here for San
Yeah, but
Francisco.
Ricky Hatton,
And it wasn't really always
can we really,
bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they
can we really say Ricky Hatton deserved to be in the ring with Pacquiao?
Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times.
Jeff Ford says, plug the Xbox in. Eventually, some point today, I'll plug it in. Who did Ricky Hatton ever beat to be put in the position he was in? That's all I want to know. Jeff, you getting... I ain't mean for that to happen. Are you getting your teams ready for next weekend? Over here in Maryland, where I live at, next week, before Monday, Saturday, and Sunday, they got the whatchamacallit? The the flag tournament's going. And knowing that you got your kids and that stuff, that's why I was asking. Hey, again, I believe the best fighter of all time is Ali. I got him in the top 10. David Elias, 8, you on the 5. Yeah, right now I'm on the 5. Getting destroyed. Not a fan. David, how you doing, sir?
Let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us.
I think Muhammad Ali, he had a lot of promotion and things to himself. But I think the way he fought hurt him more.
The NFL is on Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley.
Hey, he had a hell of a career, though.
The scene a short time ago.
Do you do fantasy football? Yes, sir.
And they were in full roar as their guys burst out.
I was supposed to have won last year, but Austin Eckler getting hurt hurt me bad.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The 90s,
I mean, the dude I was playing that week before the final championship game, he slid in and stole the Chargers back up before I could get him. And that dude went off for so many points. It was bad. David, are you a follower, sir?
32 now. Here's
I only
first
play
and
my
10.
followers, homie.
Prescott now. inside the 45. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage.
Read my
and
last
beyond the line of
comment.
scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy
Like when
of
Pep,
their
hold
defensive
up.
scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time.
We want Xbox. We want Xbox. Rome said he tired of me looking like I'm good God Almighty. Throw it away, Dad.
And he'll just get rid of it.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays.
I'm going to pop in the Xbox soon, Rome. I promise.
For that one to get in there, it sails incomplete.
Floyd IQ and defense is crazy, let alone he has a hereditary disease that makes his hands easy to break.
So now
That's why he stopped punching so much.
incompletion on first.
Oh. See, I didn't know that.
Looking to throw. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first
All
drive,
right.
that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
My man Arturo has been following for 27 days.
It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And again, it's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he's taken down.
Bring it back.
inside
Bring
the
it back.
30.
Bring it back.
And inside
Bring
the
it back.
20
Bring it
before
back.
he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Ah!
And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
My right tackle gave up the sack.
Is Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper.
Got back 6 of it.
7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And
Get the field goal unit out there.
and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock
I
him
could have
out
had
of the way.
3rd place this year, but lost by less than a point from a last-second catch by Hooper that didn't matter.
Lucky that the arm was going
Yup.
forward, incomplete pass.
That's how it goes, bruh.
So now Dak
I had
Prescott off.
so many guys
Line on for the
that were putting up so many points. When I had got Cooper Cup, I told everybody what was going to happen.
Zerline's kick is
They believed me.
And
Then
the
they tried to
Cowboys
offer me
jump
everybody to
forward
get them
with a
from
big
me.
lead.
And at the end of the day, when I did the math, I did the right thing hanging on the Cooper Cup.
Accumulating first
The
down.
only bad trade I made was when I acquired Clyde Edwards-Helaire for DJ Moore. But I did that because Sam Darnold was playing so bad. I didn't think DJ Moore was going to be able to put up points. And he went into a small slump, but he still did adequate. And he put up more than Helaire. The 2 steal picks I had were Fournette and Hunt. Yeah, Hunt was definitely a steal pick. I didn't think he was going to get as much PT as he did for real.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
Rome said he had Hunt on his fantasy league. Rome, that reminds me, I got to talk to LB, man. I might get in on one of his leagues this year.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by
Good
Kittle.
pass to Kittle.
And all
I don't like being in more than one money fantasy league. You know what I'm saying?
How this drive's going to end.
Because it's money.
Field
You
position
know,
there.
it's like
Nice
different.
attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's going to get this down.
Losing Hunt before the playoffs hurt me. Yeah, just like Eckler going down. If Eckler doesn't go down, I'll win the championship.
And runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a
Easily.
defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
My man said he in two money leagues.
Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Yeah, the league I'm in right now costs me about $100 a year.
And put it in the end zone.
I've won twice. You get the money and 2 bobbleheads. I was trying to get them to buy me one of those wrestling belts the year I won.
First and goal. They'll get this
You would ask for some shit like that, wouldn't you? Well, yeah.
second and goal from inside the 5.
Brother Sick is in the building. Team Sick Gaming.
Again, it's Mostert. And not a whole lot there. He does get
Team Sick just dropped 50 stars on us, y'all. What's going on, big bro? I hate PlayStation 5, Madden.
go to the air.
I figured out why it wasn't working too. But yeah, I'm out here getting sliced up on P5.
The second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball.
I don't see how you do it, Brody. I just really don't.
4-down territory.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Thanks for that 50, homie.
Garoppolo.
No!
Back sneak.
Take it back the other way.
In there, no signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't.
He didn't get there.
Sneak, but not
I
enough.
planned for that.
He doesn't get in.
It's not the comp. It's I can't throw the ball, bro.
Line stand.
Like everything I throw, bullet pass. Got me throwing more interceptions than enough.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they
Believe me, I only lost to Ryan today. No, I lost 2 games.
they're not going to play
The game before this one and Ryan.
for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
See what I mean? That's supposed to be a touch pass. It's open, but if I throw it away from him.
And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone.
I complete that on Xbox 5 out of 5 times.
Lance now on first down. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Niners gonna have to trade Debo. What can you really get? You trade for Debo, right? Is Debo worth a first rounder? That's question number 1. And then the 49ers have to say, do we want to trade him within the division? Do we want to trade him within the conference? Do we want to trade him so we don't have to play him for the next 2 or 3 years? These are all questions the 49ers are going to have to ask themselves. And then they were talking about what Dallas would, be a prime destination. You think the 49ers are going to trade Debo to Dallas? Really? It's not going to happen, bro. Cancel Christmas. Debo in Dallas with CeeDee Lamb and Zeke and Pollard and that new rookie they just drafted. Good God.
And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
Damn it, I missed that.
Putting it, and I
Throw it away.
And he goes down.
They don't let me. Hold up.
Back at his own 3-yard line.
I'm pressing the button. Y'all heard me say throw it away, right? So I hit the button once. Then I hit it twice. Ball never came out.
Makes this job much more
Okay.
difficult. It's now 2nd down and
I love you too, PS5.
to go. Now Prescott
Yeah, we going back.
When they called the play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's
Rome.
a lot of the
Nobody
times
traded T.O. to Dallas. Philly cut T.O. and T.O. came to Dallas. What you talking about, bruh?
Now Benjamin.
Oh, and by the way, I lost $50 on that. I was so sure T.O. was going to Baltimore. I was 100% sure that before he signed with Philly, he was going to Baltimore.
The 49er offense set to
T.O. in
get
Baltimore.
underway.
Baltimore would have won back-to-back Super Bowls easily.
Do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll
That kind of offensive player mixed with that defense, it would have fed right into him. You would have been trying to score to keep up with Baltimore. And Ray Lewis and them would have been doing nothing but eating.
You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
What is he doing? We got Joey Uriagas with the like. What's up, Joey?
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis from our studios.
Thank you for that like and follow one more time, Joey. I mean, at the end of the day,
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll
they shouldn't have had to choose.
short here with third down looming.
But McNabb got exposed. You know, everybody was all on McNabb before T.O. got there. When T.O. got there, they were like, oh, yeah, well.
Here's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy.
Yeah.
Came underneath on the draw.
Like I told you, I thought McNabb was only fortunate to have been playing in Philadelphia with Andy Reid. If McNabb had went anywhere else, he would have been a bust. Coming out of Syracuse, I remember Mel Kiper was like, they're talking about him being the #1 pick, top 5 pick or whatever. He was like, I don't understand. He should be a second-round pick. And
Quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
things worked out for him.
Down after a very nice gain.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
Alonzo Morgan has come through with the like, what's up, Zoe?
Plays in succession.
Thanks for coming through.
Knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Right now I'm on the P5, Dwayne. Hating life. We're going back to the Xbox very soon.
Now it just
What?
one
What is he doing?
play clock.
Hey, man, look.
Timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
See, on Xbox, I just sit them up with a message. If you don't want to play, man, let me know. I can go play somebody else.
And they've got 3
All this
timeouts
running
here.
the clock
First
down and
pass,
whatnot.
extra mass. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. CD for them. This is just
Well, Dwayne, I don't know how to tell you this, but before I play anybody, I ask them to become a follower. And I always ask that you at least smack the like button first.
after the touchdown. It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of Madden on P5. I'm sorry. This pales in comparison to Xbox. But yeah, Rome, I mean, you're right. T.O. was something special. And there were thousands of McNabbs in the league. Sean Blade is in the building. What's up, Sean? One of my newest top viewers.
into the secondary past the 40.
Sean, how you been, sir?
At the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds
I
to
mean,
go in this first half.
in retrospect,
To start the drive has another
Andy Reid could have took any quarterback and had success. Probably more success than he was having with McNabb because of his poor reads at times. He dropped it. The things I can't control. I don't know, man. The things I can't control.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Whew, Lord have mercy.
After the incomplete pass here now is
Yeah, Kevin Cobb was looking good until he had them concussions in Arizona.
they play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for a
Kevin Cobb to me is one of those quarterbacks who should have had more success than he had if his health had stayed true.
Get that done.
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 4.
Dwayne with the follow. Thank you, sir. McNabb or Wentz. Do I have to take either one of them? Okay, let me tell you something about Wentz. Wentz was perfect for Frank Wright. When he first got to the league and he had to basically listen to Frank Wright, that was perfect. Now, what happened in between time, I don't know, bruh. But he was perfect in that offense.
Going a little bit more because I thought in the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running.
I think after this one, y'all, we're going to switch over to the Xbox.
And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
I really do.
At halftime.
I don't know, though. We'll see. Hubba Dunn is in the building. What up, Hubba? How you been? Welcome back.
Exactly where the first down marker was.
It ain't been the same without you, sir.
Created some space, and he got there.
Thank you for that like too, Dwayne, if you didn't hear me. My man Rome even said neither. And he's the biggest Philly fan I know. Well, him, Aaron Baskerville, and Patrick. But y'all don't know Patrick. I used to work with him. We got my dog in the building. What's going on with you, Mr. Vega? I don't mean no harm, man. If my last name wasn't Gant, man, it had to be Vega. That joint hard. Randall Cunningham or Lamar Jackson? Cunningham. I feel like right now he reads the field better than Lamar ever has. But when Lamar actually gets an offensive coordinator that will work with him and embrace what he does well, the Ravens are going to be unstoppable. But this is the problem now with the NFL. We know their names. And it's about being known now. And that's the problem. And I mean, everybody deserves credit for what they do. And, you know, I understand that. Yes, sir, D. You know, I had a bad week last week working, so I'm trying to provide for the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a PC upgrade. That's what's up, Jamal. Dwayne said he takes Steve McNabb over Lamar. Passing wise, yeah, because McNabb actually had somebody to work with him. So I have to agree there. But, okay, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel like you've seen the best of Lamar, possibly what he could provide in the NFL? Because I'm looking at his tape in Louisville, and Lamar's throwing routes that they say he can't throw in the NFL. And that's why I'm confused. If you can do it in college, you can do it in the pros. You're not giving him the opportunity to do those things. What's the problem? Because with somebody like me, who's deep into football, who studies the game, who'll be up all night long and just can't go back to sleep so he watches NFL films, my knowledge of the game is deep. I'm not trying to throw that up in nobody's face, but I'm saying if I can't understand basic things, there's a problem. Timeout. Steve McNair had that dog in him, but not only that, he was allowed to play to his strengths. When you're allowed to play to your strengths, that's a difference, bruh. It's a huge difference. But Dwayne, I'm liking everything you saying, right? But rewind it a little bit, bruh. Circumstance led to RG3 being in Washington. Honest to goodness, if RG3 ends up with anybody but the Shanahans, I'm not sure he's as successful as he was that first year in Washington before he got hurt. Dwayne says Michael Vick over Lamar. I don't know about that one. Because I don't know what the best of Michael Vick looks like. Michael Vick went on TV talking about how he didn't prepare well. How he would, if they won, they had what they call Victory Monday. He's flying back to Virginia. For what? I don't know. If Michael Vick had took his NFL career seriously, instead of relying on his legs, I think Michael Vick would have been a Super Bowl champion. Multiple times. If he could have got the legs and arms to match. If he had put the work in. But he wouldn't. Lamar's trying to put the work in, but he's being held back. Let me say this to you, Rome. I don't recall Vic being put in a position where he had to really throw. I mean, yeah, you can throw deep balls all day when somebody's running down the field by themselves. Wow, that was an overthrown pass. Nothing I can do about that. Man showed up partially drunk at the combine. Jay, that doesn't mean nothing. Jay, stop being influenced by statements like that. That stuff is for fluff, bruh. Jay, I keep on trying to teach you, and you keep on failing me. I showed up half drunk. So what, you running? What are you really doing? You're not doing science or some bullshit. You're running. That's all you're doing is running. We all knew Michael Vick was fast. I don't even understand why the hell he ran the 40. I thought that was stupid. What Moss trade are you talking about, Dwayne? And who turned it down? And Rome, how much success did y'all have in Philly? Michael Vick was not the kind of quarterback Andy Reid needed in Philly. But Michael Vick had that it factor. And I think Andy Reid knew McNabb was going down before he wanted to admit it. But at the end of the day, that's why things happened the way they did. We got Sim back in the house. What's up, Sim?
I'm sure that's going to be the
Oh, see, I didn't even know about that, Dwayne.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all,
But his team,
yes, take care
yeah.
of the football. Yes, game
This is my thing.
but stay in bounds and let that
Until Vic ended up in Philly, why was it that Algie Crumpler was always targeted? Mo Riders in the building. Thank you for that like, Mo. In Atlanta, all you knew was Algie Crumpler. And then you knew that dude, Finneran, only because of his return status. No wide receiver was really shown love like that with Michael Vick. I remember they got the dude from Buffalo. Oh my goodness, I can't call his name. Peerless Price. That was a waste. You know why? Vic couldn't get him the football. Vic wasn't studying. Peerless Price wide open. Algie Crumpler for a 2-yard gain. Come on, dog. We had success. Wrong. Dallas put y'all out the playoffs, wrong. With Detroit. Hold up, what are we talking about? Vikings would have been unstoppable if they had made the trade. With Detroit. I'm so confused, Dwayne. I don't... Vic. Rewind this conversation for me.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Oh, okay, Jay. This is my thing. When I stop and I think about Michael Vick and all that he says and what he did and didn't do purposely, okay, that's your legacy. The same way I told myself, the same way I say that about that. I say the same thing about LeBron James and his legacy. I didn't like what he did. That's a me problem. I'm willing enough to admit that. Still say it's a bitch move though. But that's his legacy. He made a choice for himself. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So when we really break it down, we're talking about what quarterbacks we would take.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I have my personal preferences. But if I'm choosing between Lamar Jackson, Steve McNair, Randall Cunningham, and Michael Vick, I'd take McNair, then I would take Cunningham, and I don't really care about the other two. Dak, Rome, you're so into talking bad about Dak, you don't even know what you're looking at. It's the same exact thing as RG3 in Philly. I mean, RG3 in Washington. If you do what he does well, you'll have success. His rookie year, he did great. Everybody, oh, look at Dak Prescott. Oh, who's going to be the rookie of the year? Dak or Zeke? Dak or Zeke? And you're so busy trying to put down that man, you don't even think about what you're saying. 2016, Dak did phenomenal. Why? They did the things he did well in college. But what did I just say? Every offensive coordinator wants to be known now. What happened to Scott Linehan? Scott Linehan was ridiculed and destroyed when Dallas stopped having success. Do you know why? They stopped saying, this is what Dak does well. We want you to do this. Every man in here, every man that works a job, that does something. You could be a mechanic. Guess what? You don't work with your regular tool set anymore. You work with these Walmart tools. You can't have a set of socket wrenches. All you get is some regular wrenches. That's what I'm talking. Hey, you know what? Give me all these wrenches. For now, you get one adjustable wrench. Do your job with that. You'd be like, well, how am I supposed to? I don't care. Just do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only analogy I can give y'all. If Scott Linehan had stuck with what Dak does well, the Dallas Cowboys have more success. But y'all act like Dak Prescott is the only quarterback who blocks for himself and throws the football. It's like, get off of his nuts. For real. Dak Prescott can't block for himself. Let me stop and get this block. Let me pick up the football and throw it. Y'all just sit here and just dog this man. Y'all need to get off everybody else's nuts. Give Tom Brady the offensive line Dallas had last year, where center and left guard are completely weak. Give him that. Oh, but then it's like, it's okay because that's Tom Brady, right? Come on, bro. Y'all get on my nerves with that. If he wasn't a Dallas Cowboy quarterback, y'all be on your knees like everybody else trying to give him a blowjob. Just like Tony Romo. I mean, this is stupid. I could see, literally, if Dak Prescott had what Baker had in Cleveland last year, then by all means, dog him. I mean, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Last season, the first game of the season, Cleveland and Kansas City, what happened? Really, what happened? Baker blew it. Then the Browns are with the Packers, going toe-to-toe. They're running the football. They can't be stopped. They go to throw it. Baker blows it. Come on, bruh. Literally stop and look at what we're talking about. Oh, see, Dwayne, I didn't know that. That's something that's swept underneath the rug. We got Joseph Sanchez in the house with the light. Jake Reed and Robert Smith, while Jake Reed was older, he was still serviceable. GG's in the chat, y'all. I have to go back and... No. Moss was there before Culpepper because I was arguing about why Randall Cunningham was starting quarterback. But you know something? If Robert Smith never gets hurt, the Vikings win 2 or 3 Super Bowls. Easily. The defense was there and the offense was there. Rome, that's impossible. The only thing Dallas was ranked high on was they were given a high run grade because of their success the first 6 weeks of the season. That's the only thing. The left guard and center were the worst positions of the Dallas Cowboy offensive line, bruh. Why do you think Dallas underwent such a drastic change? Sim, I have no clue, homie. Dwayne, you want next game or what? I'm struggling, but I don't care. I just don't play PlayStation well at all. And I can accept that. What are we talking about here? Yeah. One corner stop Moss in his rookie year. God almighty, we're going back to what? 97, 98? Shoot, bro, I can't. All I remember, he was in Minnesota. Let me think. I don't even remember the damn schedule. Other than playing Green Bay, Detroit, and Chicago. Not a clue, fam. 98, yeah, I was 16. Damn. Yeah, without seeing the schedule, I couldn't tell you. I almost want to say Champ Bailey, though. I almost want to say Champ Bailey to give you an actual guess. But when you say stuff like that, Dwayne, remember one thing. When you mention that team, were they getting pressure on Cunningham? Because it's easy for us to always say, well, such and such had this and such had that. But if your defensive line is shutting people down, wait a minute. And who was Dion playing for at this time? Rome. How in the hell does that even make sense? Did you even watch the game, Rome? They were killing 52 and 71. Rome, I think you just be saying dumb shit to piss me off sometimes. That Dwayne, you just lost all your credibility with me, homie. Randy Moss played the Dallas Cowboys his rookie year on Thanksgiving Day and destroyed the Dallas Cowboys. I'll never forget that game because all I heard was the Dallas Cowboys did not take Randy Moss because he was known for getting high. And Jerry Jones got tired of everybody talking about him. That's why they took Greg Ellis with that pick. Dwayne, we're going to get to know each other real well. I'm not the guy to fluff. I do this football thing for real, homie. I was marginalized and discussed all Thanksgiving Day. I was made fun of and all that because of what happened to my Dallas Cowboys. And I had to eat it like a man. I will never forget that game in Dallas, watching Randy Moss put up, 3 touchdowns? Yeah, I was left speechless. And all I heard was, well, if he wasn't getting high, the Dallas Cowboys told him, and they took Greg Ellis instead because of all the bad things that was being said, and Jerry Jones this and Jerry Jones that. And that's how it went, bro. Michael Vick is an idiot. Dion was there getting the 8 up too at that point. Matter of fact, can I get somebody to pull up, Jay, pull up the stats from the Cowboys' 1998 season. Go look it up. Rome, you have no clue what you're talking about, bro. You've lost so many points with me. Dak, his rookie year, never mind. I'm not even going there with you no more. I would say it if Dak was a bad quarterback. I mean, I sat here and told y'all about the Quincy Carter, Ryan Leaf, Anthony Wrights, Clint Stoners, all that I've dealt with already. Dak is a more than serviceable quarterback. Hands down. Dak is a good damn quarterback. But how in the hell can you block and throw the ball for yourself too? Oh, I'm sorry. Only Tom Brady does that. That's what Rome wants to hear. My quarterback in Cowboys, because he has a star in his helmet, has to step up, put the football back down, block, pick the football up, and then throw it. That's what satisfies Rome about the Dallas Cowboys. 1998. Dwayne, I'm going to give you one more time before my son comes back with these stats. One more. Because I'm not trying to embarrass you, Dwayne, but you testing my football knowledge. You don't want to do this, Dwayne. I mean, if my brother Tut was able to tell you, I mean, Darren Brooks is right here telling you. Dion was, matter of fact, I can tell you, Kevin Smith was getting ate the hell up. But you said he had 7 yards at halftime. I'm about to prove that wrong. Matter of fact, I'm tired of waiting on Jay. Let me do this myself.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
In 1998, the Dallas Cowboys finished 10-6. The head coach was Chan Gailey. As I said, November 26th, my birthday. And I want to show y'all. Hold on, Dwayne. I don't know how old you are. I'm putting it up here. I don't know if you can see that. This is on Wikipedia. I'm trying to find the stats. They're not trying to show me the stats.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Khalif Raymond now. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Hold up, bro. I can't even play this game right now. Trying to find this one game.
And not much. Maybe a yard.
Back to Google.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little
I'm gonna find it.
2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Don't worry.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
As y'all can see, I'm not even playing the game.
Up, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Moss had 3 catches, but all went for touchdowns. 2 in the first quarter. And this is on the Viking page. When I tell y'all in my chat something, I always know what I'm talking about. Randy Moss, 3 catches, all went for touchdowns. 2 in the first quarter. And still ended the day with 163 receiving yards.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Fellow Minnesota wide receiver Chris Carter, 7 receptions for 135 yards. Randall Cunningham, 17 of 35 for 359 yards and 4 touchdowns. When I tell y'all something, believe what Gaming tell you. I ain't never gonna fluff. I ain't never gonna BS. I'm a real Cowboy fan. Thanksgiving Day, November 26th. And I just told it to you, bruh. That year in the playoffs, Dwayne, Dallas never played Minnesota in the playoffs. Come on, bruh. They lost in the first round to Arizona. Zach Weber is in the house with the like and follow. Michael Rose with the like. Thank y'all for coming through. Dude, I just read it to you. Not mine. Dwayne, I just read it to you. The 1998 season. The head coach and when they lost in the playoffs. Never mind. Why am I repeating myself? I don't do this with my children. Okay. I just... Woo-wee. It's not good enough that I read it to him first. Then he gonna say, I'm not laughing at you, Dwayne. I'm laughing with you.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete.
Oh, man. Back to this game.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that
Rome, I read your comment. You and I are having a false conversation. I'm telling you what happened, and you're just trying to dog Dak Prescott. What am I going to keep on talking to you about that for, bro? You and I are wasting each other's comments. Even though I enjoy your comments because they're typed. I'm telling you straight up. They push the fuck around like my daughter trying to block me. Like your daughter trying to block you. 52. Why do you think they don't want 52 back? Why do you think Dallas drafted another center? The Dallas Cowboys were showing up. Well, those 2 individuals with Cowboys on their jerseys were showing up. It was embarrassing. I mean, it was just bad. How in the hell can Dion cover him in the first half For 7, Dwayne, just stop, bro. No, you keep on typing, Dwayne. I'm just not going to read it out loud. When I just told the whole chat in front of you, Randy Moss put up 163 yards.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And
You just named that's Pro Football Focus, bro. That's some opinions. Did you not see them struggling to run the football? Come on, bro. Oh, Dwayne, you're 45? Okay, bro. But I just read to you the results. And I lived it on my birthday. That's the part you're not getting. I'll never forget this. And then I just read it to you. Dwayne, do you want me to put it in the chat? Do you need the link? I understand if you don't believe me. He scored in the first quarter, bruh. I just read that. Y'all gotta be trolling, because there can't nobody on earth be this slow. 2 touchdowns in the first half. Then I even gave you Randall Cunningham's stats and Chris Carter's. It's okay to be wrong, bruh. Trust me. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I damn sure know. Wrong. Eagles wasn't winning shit. Ooh, that's a good pass.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
In the playoffs, they lost to Arizona, bruh. I just told you that. That's what got Changeli fired, for real.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, I saw something else. He didn't see it, though. Okay, that's the best thing we can do, is agree to disagree. What's he going to come out in? I got to pull him off the field. And 6. We might get a pick on this one if he go where I think he going. He definitely didn't do what I thought he was going to do. Who is your personal best 3 wide receiver? Oh, man, that's one hell of a question, bro. Because it's like, I see receivers differently than most. It's hard for me to even put them in order. Like Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson had different effects on the game. Randy Moss revolutionized the position in a way. But I don't think it's easy. It's easy for you, bro. It's not easy for me. When I tell you my top 3 receivers is different. I'm talking about guys who can run all 9 routes. I'm talking about guys who weren't just there. Like Jerry Rice happened to be in San Francisco with Bill Walsh and the West Coast offense. I ain't disrespecting Jerry, but look at the value he was getting. Real talk. He says Rice first, Moss second, and then T.O. Okay, I can't argue with that. That's how you feel. That's your personal beliefs. You're entitled to that.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Wide open.
Timeout. If I can get 3 out of this, I'm good.
Working across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh, I like that.
The line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
And you wonder why I like it.
The Cowboys signal for their
Would you
third
swap
and
anybody?
final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under
I'd
50
swap
seconds
Moss and
remaining in
Owens.
number one.
Actually, I might swap all three. We got Alonzo Rodriguez dropping 50 stars. Thank you for that 50, homie. I mean, Reggie Wayne is going to have to swap spots with one of them because Reggie Wayne runs all 9 routes.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
But like I told you, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. I know enough to know the impact you have on the field when you run all 9 routes. But stat-wise, numbers-wise, oh yeah, you got definitely a nice 3. You know, impact on the game-wise, yeah. But like I said, it's different in how you look at it. So I wouldn't really want to swap any of your 3. All of them had great careers. Real talk. I wouldn't take nothing from their one of those 3. Wouldn't dare try to.
Now Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, Jerry Rice was cheating. He went on TV. He was like, yeah, you stick him.
They got 8 yards there.
You see how he put his head down when he said it? Yeah, you stick him. Calvin Johnson. Well, he's talking about the top 3 receivers, Alonzo. And thank you for that 50 stars again, homie. It's like, it's a different conversation for me. Touchdown.
And his ball is caught by Wayne.
Mom ain't in here, but I know she want to hear it.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar.
The extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns or 21 points.
I mean, Calvin Johnson was just really big and fast at the end of the day.
He'll kick it away.
I feel bad for Calvin Johnson. He should have demanded to be traded.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Three-score deficit staring them in
Do
the
y'all
face.
believe in the term number 2 receiver?
Points out of this drive. On first down, Goff. And they'll get it up just
My man said Marvin Harrison and Hines Ward. Marvin Harrison
Lions will use the first of their
should be
timeouts.
called the silent assassin. I don't think I've ever heard him conduct a real interview. But that dude was just nasty. Family Guy. Oh, Family Guy.
Here's Goff.
I was never into The Simpsons, even when I was young.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
We got 12 wonderful viewers in the building. What's up with each and every one of y'all?
Is Goff. He gets this complete to Cephas. The Lions now going to use this.
Oh, I didn't know that, Dwayne. Dwayne, you seem like you got a lot of knowledge, homie.
14 seconds to go in this first half.
The Simpsons are always predicting some stuff, bruh. Ain't that crazy?
Now Goff on first down. Oh, he dropped it.
Eventually.
Indicative.
Dwayne, I'm really trying to learn how to play this on PlayStation, bruh.
They had something there, but I think
It's a fight.
running with the football.
For real, I'm trying to learn, but I'm going to switch to Xbox eventually.
On second and 10, Goff.
It's just I'm a member of Tug. And so many of my Tug brothers playing on,
Greeting zero.
good touchdown.
Into the end zone.
He caught me blitzing.
Exclamation mark to the end of this second
Rome said we want
Now,
Xbox.
my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you,
Oh
because
man.
there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the
We got Shiro in the building with the light. What's up, Shiro?
for it to be successful.
The lady of Tug. Well, one of a couple ladies of Tug. I'm from Maryland, Dwayne.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the
Maryland, stand up.
I guess
East
what
Coast.
was the end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about
What's
it.
going on?
We live, we
Good morning.
Both teams making their final preparations for this
Miss
second
Lady
half.
Trigg is in the building, y'all.
Let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
How'd it go with the pickles and shrimp?
Start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA
New
Sports.
Orleans, okay.
No run back here for
I plan on coming down there to New Orleans within the next couple years for vacation. I want to try crawfish and real gumbo. Because I know this stuff up here in Maryland ain't real gumbo.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think
Breeze or
will be a
Brady?
pretty important drive.
Brady.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
I don't think we got to see the best from Breeze until he got Sean Payton as coach. And that's one of those coaches who plays to that player's strengths. He taught Drew Brees the game, in my opinion.
Here, second and 10 from the 25. Here's a
Yeah, I was going to tell you not to, but you had already told your community.
6 up past the 30 to the 31.
See, back when I played football, they used to have pickle juice to help us keep our electrolytes and stuff. And we used to do dumb stuff like slinging it around. And I was like, yeah, that's going to burn her eyes.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On first down, it's gone.
That was a route
Ooh.
run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole.
No, bottle.
Get it.
It's out, it's loose. It's picked up by
Good
the
sack.
Lions.
Let's get it.
There on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half.
No, because you couldn't get a seal over the top of your forehead.
Turn over the football. This game, it can get away from pretty
I played with Marshall Falk in high school. That's another forgotten running back.
The fumble recovery.
Marshall Falk was like that.
And he gets this one.
TJ Husmanzada or Chad Johnson.
Too shy of the 10.
Chad Johnson. I think if Chad Johnson wasn't so dominant, we would have never cared about Husmanzada.
They almost become defensive.
He needed Chad Johnson,
Playing not to lose.
in my opinion.
This team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great
Damn, that's a big ass dude.
mode. Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Oh, damn.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Run a screen pass.
We scored a touchdown right here. That might be the nail in the
So
coffin.
many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching.
That's it.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
If Barry had Emmitt Smith line, he would have been great. Would he have been greater?
Touchdowns at 21.
The question is, would Barry have still been looking to hit the home run all the time? I mean, for real.
Now after the touchdown at Zerline,
I think that's what held Barry Sanders back. He was always trying to score on his own. I can't ask if he'd been greater. Excuse me, but I can say I think he was great. Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers in a straight up brawl. Give me Jason.
ready to kick off the next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big
I mean, Dwayne, you gotta give him some credit, bruh. Like, how many times have I looked at on NFL films where he had like a 2nd and 2, and he would lose 4 when you could see he had a gap to get the first down. Jason, watch the clip. There's a clip? I didn't know that.
A 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Goff throwing again.
Ah.
This off to Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, that's what messed me up, wrong. Because I was like, wait a minute. I saw Jason versus Freddie. I thought that was pretty good, too.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And Khalif Raymond was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defense
So, Dwayne, what else do you play other than Madden?
I try, all right?
And you on Xbox Next Gen, right?
Much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
I knew it was going to be something short.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided
I don't know, man, Jarrell, because I got down with the Lions that one time when I did that 500 stars pick my team. I did all right with them.
A sack back at the 32.
Yeah, Jason got that strength.
The interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence
Real
felt
talk.
there.
well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they got to start
Oh, that's
paying
pick.
special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Yeah, this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and
Yeah.
13.
Same thing with Michael Myers.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past.
All right, y'all. We're going to take a break. 15, 20 minutes, and we'll come back with Xbox. Dwayne, make sure you come back.